Good morning, Brody. Welshman Forever, Miss Southern Belle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Welshman, how are ya? Hi, Tasty Peanut. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. I'm doing very well. How are you? How are you? Hello, Susanna. Oh, Susanna. Oh, that's Daisy. I gotta grab her. Hold on 1 minute. Hi. Sorry, that was Daisy barking. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. Andy. Hey, Andy. Welshman Forever, I'm good. Fell asleep around 7 a.m., woke up around 11:30 a.m. She got 4 hours. She makes my day. Isn't she beautiful? Hi, Berry. Don't cry for me. I come from Alabama. Oh, Susanna. Oh, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. Yes, that's right, Berry. Good one. Got 4 hours, Welshman, huh? Good Daisy. Mm-hmm. She is so cute, isn't she? I know it. Want to see her? I'll show her to you. Hi, Magnetic North Adventures, Lee. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, Lee? Oh, Miss Southern Belle, look what I'm working on. I only got the bottom done. This is all I got done down here. Aren't they cute? Cute. Da. Miss Southern Belle. I was showing Miss Southern Belle. Cuties. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Berry, good morning to you. Good morning, Lee. Not too bad, thank you. Are you well? I'm good. Yes, I'm very good. No beach this morning. It was raining, so I haven't been to the beach in a few days. Hello. Oh, thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Hello. Somebody, they were telling me not to read the chat, to just read like what is said to me, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Hi, West Country. West Country Mudlarks. Hi, buddy. I was watching West Country last night. Magnetic North Adventures. Good morning, Miss Southern Belle, says Barry. West Country says hi to Lee. I like reading the whole chat if I can. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do what you feel is right. It works for you. Yeah, I like to read it all. I'm working on a horse diamond painting. You have such beautiful diamond paintings. Miss Southern Belle is a wonderful diamond painter. I diamond paint because of Miss Southern Belle. Yeah, I watched her way back in the day and um, found it really cool. West Country's not, oops, excuse me, guys. My big 5 foot. Not really a good lark, Kelly, but we have not been up to the dump with it being too hot. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Right, it's too hot. Lee, there obviously sometime a message can't be read, but those will be erased. Oh, okay. Hi, Zed. Somebody said I can slow the chat down. I wonder how I do that. Hi, Zed. How are you, buddy? Good morning to you. My friend Zed, hello. Lee says hi to Zed. Miss Southern Belle, sometimes people can't see, so they'd like to read the comments. Me too. Exactly. I do like to read them. Heat wave. Magnetic North says there's a heat wave over there. Especially on a mobile phone, it's so tiny. Exactly. And sometimes it just hurts your eyes, right? West Country says, hey, Zed. West Country. West Country Mudlark says, hey, Zed. Welshman Forever says, we've been warned by the weather forecast next week could hit 96. Oh, my goodness. What is going on in the world? Hi, Jason. 603 Magnifier Jason's here. Hi, Jason. He says, good morning, friends. Good morning, Jason. Lee says, hi, Jason. Jason says hi back. All right. Very dry this morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Southern Belle says it's a scorcher out there. Yeah. Ugh. Hotty, hotty, hot, 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 right? Lee says, live in 10? No. 11, 10, and 10 likes. I haven't looked like. Oh, hit the like button, Lisa. Yes. Please hit the like button, you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. If you're lurking, please smash that like button. That's right. I bet Daisy May wears Santa lotion for dogs. What's Santa lotion? She had a bath the other day. I did put some, a little bit of perfume on her. Just a little bit. She smells really good. Yes, Magnetic North, UK. It's been hit next week. Bad heat wave, says Welshman. Yeah. Andy, sorry if I missed anyone. Dogs just had zoomies. Oh, no. Bull terriers running about full force is madness. Oh, my goodness. How cute. Oops. That's so cute. You meant suntan. Oh, suntan. Suntan lotion. No, she doesn't wear suntan lotion, but I shield her from the sun usually. I never thought of that. Yeah. That gives me a good thought, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you for that. I use the microphone. They don't understand my country talk. I'm just trying to get the camera adjusted. And then I keep hitting the leg with my foot. I keep hitting it. Lisa's, wow, it's too warm. As if any hotter, I'll have to rethink staying out of the waters and go in to cool off. Yeah, going to cool off. People there too. That's why people go to the beach and stuff here, because a lot of people don't have pools. A lot of people have pools, but a lot of people don't. And you need a way to cool off. Yeah. Queen Daisy gets pampered. That's right. LOL, you tickle me. You're so cute. What are you doing? How about we push up on the couch? Want to go on the couch? Say hi. Say hello. No, she's not having it. She's not. No, she's laying. She's too funny. She's too funny. What time is your puzzle party? 1:30. The puzzle's at 1:30. Excuse me. Jason's here. Jason Phelps. We got two Jasons. Hey, Jason. Jason says, good morning, Miss Daisy. Hello, friends. Hi, Jason. Basenji Adventures. Hey, Basenji. Hey, Kenny. How's it going? Basenji Adventures says, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Basenji Adventures. Friends of Dashers and more. Colleen's here. Everybody say good morning to Colleen. Colleen, how are you? I made it to your live stream last night, but just for a little bit. But at least I wanted to come in and say hello. Jason sending love hearts. Thank you, Jason. Elisa's only problem is river mudlarking. I can't heal the foot injury, so it's a no-win. Oh, right. Are you not supposed to get it wet? Ah, geez. That's tough. The puzzle party's at 1:30. 1:30. Lisa says, hi, Colleen. Jason says, hi, family. How's it going? Walshman says, she looks so comfy. I know, but I don't like her being on the floor. The floor's dirty. Lisa says, hi, Basenji. Jason says, nice view. Thanks, Jason. Torpedo Heat. Hey, buddy. How's it going? He says, good morning, Daisy May. Magnetic North says, hi, Jason. Basenji says, hey, Magnetic North. Friends of Dashers. Colleen's here. She says, hi, Magnetic. Miss Southern Belle says, oh, she's on the cool floor. Yes, that's why I do tend to leave her there, but I need to clean the floor out here. It's so filthy dirty. Legendary Princess stopped in. She says, morning, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Legendary Princess. Thank you. You do the same. Jason says, hi, my family this morning. Magnetic North says, hi, Heat. Easy Home Cooking. Hey, Easy Home Cooking. Hello, friend. Like done. Thank you so much. Magnetic North says, hey, Princess. Easy Home says, here's some coffee. Have some coffee. Colleen says, I'm doing good. Thumbs up. Thank you, Colleen. Magnetic North says, hi, Easy Home Cooking. Basenji Adventure says it's going well. Just finished editing today's video, and it will be up in 30 minutes or so. There you go, 30 minutes. A new video for Basenji Adventures. Jason says, it's going to be a nice day. Nice, but hot. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Friends of Dasher says, hi, Easy Home Cooking. Easy Home says, Magnetic North, hello, friend. Friend, my cooking video watch. Thank you, Easy. Magnetic North says, I have torn ligaments, is why I limp in videos. Oh, okay. You have torn ligaments. Oh, geez. That hurts. That hurts. Southern Belle says, there's a mat for dogs to keep them cool. You put it in the freezer. Oh, I have to check that out, because I like to be outside a lot. I'll check that out. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Easy Home Cooking. It's a short video today. Please watch. Andy says, must get on. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Andy, so much. Andy, we love you, buddy. And stay cool over there. Stay cool. Thank you so much, Andy. Easy Home Cooking, just emojis. Thank you. Peter Harper. Hey, Peter. He says, hi, my friends. How are you? Peter, I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself? How's your Monday going? Miss Southern Belle's using emojis. There's a new one. Did you guys see the new one? There's a new one. Toolman. Hey, Toolman. How's it going? He says, good morning, everybody. I'm having some coffee. Good morning, Toolman. And also, good morning to Handmaid. Tell her good morning, okay? Friends of Dashers using emojis. Easy's using emojis. Magnetic North says, hi, Peter. Easy Home Cooking's using emojis. Lee says, hi, Toolman. Miss Southern Belle says, hey, friend of Dashers and more, Colleen. Mint chocolate chip balls. Hey, Richard. Richard's here, everybody. Mint chocolate chip balls. Good morning to me. Good afternoon to you, buddy. How's it going over there? Easy's using emojis. Those are so cute. Peter says, how is everyone today? How is everyone? How is everyone? Happy Monday, guys. July 14th. Whoa. Mint Chocolate Chip says, good afternoon to Lee. 603 Magnifier Jason says, friends of Dashers and Easy Home. I subbed. Awesome, Jason, making new friends. Jason's building a channel, I think, right? Southern Belle says, hello to everybody. Hey, everybody. Colleen says, hey, Miss Southern Belle. Chocolate Chip Ball says, hey, Peter Harper. Lee says, hey, Mint, you okay, mate? Richard says, hi, Jason, and hi, Colleen. Magnifier Jason says, hi, Mint. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen says, hi, 603. Richard said, hi, Miss Southern Belle. Colleen says, hi, Mint Chocolate Chip. Magnetic North said, it hurts. And I can't swim in a danger every time in the waters. Oh, right, because, yep. Is there anywhere you can just, like, go dunk yourself in and get out real quickly? Like, just dunk in and cool off? Easy Home says, all friend prayers. Mint Chocolate Chip Ball says, hi, Easy Home. Mike the Bike Dasher's here. Hey, Mike. He says, hello, friends. Using that YouTube Daisy emoji. Thank you, Mike. Happy Monday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Mike the Bike Dasher, everybody. Peter Harper says, hi, Mike. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen says, hi, Mike. Jason Magna Pirate says, my live from yesterday is up and available to watch. Well, I want to watch it. I need to get a piece of paper and a pen. All right. Hold on, guys. Am I far behind? Oh, I am far behind. I am far behind. Hello, Kalina Anderson. Hello. Everybody's saying hello back and forth. Here's a list from Amazon for the cooking mat. Kelly. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you. Hi, Kalina. Hi, Easy Home. Hi, Mike the Bike Dasher. Hi, everybody. Everybody's saying hello. I love you guys so much. Hello, Kalina. I got to get going. Basenji says, got to go walk Zulu. Thank you, Basenji, for stopping in. Have a great, wonderful day. All right, everybody saying hello back and forth. Okay. I want to get a paper and pen so I can write all this stuff down. Pooh ran. Miss Daisy, hello. Hello back. Welcome. I want to write this stuff down. I got to write it down, guys. 603 Magnifier Jason. And Basenji Adventures. All right. That way I'll remember, okay? Hello, everyone, says Pooh Ran. Mint says, I sub to you. Awesome, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday, July 14th, guys. July 14th. Time goes by quickly, folks. All right. Oh, I did not just do that. Of course I did. I'm a mess. Maria. Hi, Maria. What a cute name that. The way your name is. It's so cute, Maria. Welcome. Hey, Brody. How's Brody doing? Mint's using emoji. Thank you, Mint Chocolate Chip. Magnetic North says hi to Maria. Welshman says hi, Brody. Mint Chocolate Chip says hi, Brody. Guys, cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys. Jenny Johnson, 62. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, who can I turn to? Jenny, do you always hear 867-5309? Hi, Jenny, welcome. Magnetic North Adventure says, hi, Jenny. How's it going? Have a great live stream. Got to run. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Everybody say goodbye to Miss Southern Belle. The lovely lady. We love her so much. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, okay? Thank you. Miss Southern Belle. Everybody check her out. She takes us shopping. She does a diamond painting. We go on little adventures with her. And she's the sweetest, kindest lady you're ever going to meet. Miss Southern Belle, you have a wonderful day, okay? Lee says, I had a 30-minute live early on. We'll still go live Thursday. Oh, all right. This is my to-do list. So if you want to be on my to-do list, let me know. All right, Lee. I am trying to get more organized. I organized my craft room / office yesterday. So I'm getting there. All right, Lee, you're on my list. And chocolate chips up to Mariah and Brody. I sub to you both. Jenny says, laid up with a shattered ankle. Oh, no, Jenny. Ooh, how did you do that? Will you like tell us, how did you do that? Ooh. That sounds worse than like just a broken ankle. A shattered ankle sounds way worse. Magnetic North says, take care, Miss Southern Belle. Hey, Adrian. Hi, Adrian. Adrian says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, Justin Hill. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Adrian, for you, good afternoon. Good morning, Justin Hill. Brody says, thank you. Magnetic North says, hi, Adrian. Hi, Justin. Justin Hill's using emojis. Thank you, Justin. Yes, that's the new one. That's the new one as voted on by you guys. Yep, that's the new one. Min says, I subbed to Miss Southern Belle. Oh, you'll love Miss Southern Belle. She's fantastic. Uncle Hairball. Hey, buddy. Uncle Hairball's here. He says, morning, everybody. Good morning, my friend. Magnetic North says, Jenny, hope you heal fast. I know, that's terrible. Lee says, I have a Wednesday premiere at 2 p.m. Awesome, awesome. 2 p.m. Okay, so you're giving me my time, right? 2 p.m. Okay. What I found out is, even if I'm playing a Scrabble game, or if I'm, if I'm doing a live stream, I can still pull it up on my iPad. That way, at least I could get there. Yeah, great. Awesome, Lee. Min says, hi, Adrian. Brody says, I also tore my ACL. Oh, geez. That's terrible. Oh, Jenny, you did it biking? Wow, did you fall or something? Min says, hey, Justin. Min says, hi, Jenny, it's up to you. Jenny says, so this view makes me feel better. Oh, good, here. Want close-ups? We can play Nosy Neighbor. Oh, I'm so glad that makes you feel good. Awesome. Welcome, Jenny. Peter said, hi. Hi, Peter Harper. Magnetic North Adventures is sending prayers your way, Jenny and Brody. Yes. We're going to pin that. Magnetic North says, hey, Uncle, how's it going? Uncle says, hey, back. Lee says, how are you, Uncle? Min says, hi, Uncle Hairball. Jenny says, yes. Magnetic North says, Kelly, as of July 9th, 197 hours to go. Less than 200. You guys, all you people helpers with the WH, tune into Magnetic North Adventures. Go play a playlist. Go replay a live stream. Make his premiere. Help him out with some WH, you guys. He's got 197. Lee, I'm going to run you tonight. I'm going to run you tonight when I go to bed. I'll run you all night. I'm helping you, and I'm helping Ann. Oh, I got to write down who I'm helping, too. Oh, I know. Cooking with the Munchie Mafia official, Civvy. She needs watch time. Peter says, hi, Uncle Hairball. Brody says, I fell off a roof doing a repair. Brody, really? You fell off a roof? Oh, my goodness. How high up were you? That's terrible. Play I Spy? That's a good, maybe we'll start a new game, Richard. Richard just told us about a new game. We're going to try a new game, guys. It's called I Spy. I like it. Uncle Hairball says, hey, Magnetic North Adventures, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Justin says, nice live last night. Thank you, Justin. You know, it really was. I put out a thank you post, and I don't usually do that, but once in a while, lives really, live like that really, it helps me, you know, it helps me as much as it helps the people that I hope it helps, like you guys. Thank you, Justin Hill. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Mint says, sorry to hear that, Brody. Uncle Hairball says, Mint. Peter Harper, hi. Welshman says, last night was amazing. Thank you, Welshman Forever. You're so kind. Kalina says, nice view. Thank you, Kalina. Lee says, I'm getting there, Uncle. Thanks. Glad you're okay. Share Bear. Hi, Share Bear. You got the new emojis. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Orange Share Bear. Justin says, I need help. What's up, Justin? What do you mean you need help? With watch time? With building a channel? Or you need help with something? Refresh me, Justin. Lisa says, thank you. I'm trying to do before it. Yes, August 8th. 197. We got 2 more weeks. I might have to play you like a couple nights in a row, Lee. Min says, I'm one sub away from 300. Go sub up to Richard. If you guys don't know Richard, Mint Chocolate Chip Balls, go make a new friend. Uncle says, I'm going to try to watch, but not sure if my internet can do 2 at a time. Gotcha. No worries. No worries. Lee says, Brody, I hope you heal fast. ASAP. Sharebear says, hi. Hi, Sharebear. Peter says, hi, Sharebear. Min says, hi, Sharebear. Magnetic North says, Min, I just checked. You're now at 300. Mint Chocolate Chip Balls. Wazamadu. Hey, buddy. Wazamadu, I'm here to win the game. I mean, spy on the neighbors. Spy on the neighbors. I spy. Oh. I spy. A yellow hose. I spy a yellow hose. There we go. Ooh, beach chair. I spy a beach chair. All right, sorry guys. Just having some fun. And Magnetic North says, hi, Sharebear. Wazamadu says, hey, Magnetic North. Mint Chocolate Chip says, thanks, Lee. Lee says, hi, Waza. Sharebear says, hi, everybody. The whole cluster. Hello, everybody. Smart girl, Sharebear. Sharebear, how's your weekend, young lady? How's everybody's weekend? I'm so busy rattling off at the mouth, I never even asked. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Mint says, hey, Waza. Welshman Forever is using emojis. Thank you, buddy. Waza says, how do you Mint Sharebear? Justin says, I don't have a channel. Oh, okay. Do you want to build a channel, Justin? What do you need help with? You want to start your channel? Uncle says, Magnetic North Adventures. I fired up the Walking Tours playlist. Seems to be running quick. Thank you, Uncle Hairball. Thank you so much. Lee is awesome, you guys. Lee is amazing, and you'll love him. Thank you, Uncle, so much for that. Thank you. And Chocolate Chip Balls using emojis. Waza says, howdy, Uncle. Lee says, thank you, Uncle. I much appreciate it. Yeah. Min says, Lee, I will leave you on when I sleep tonight. Oh, Richard, thank you. You guys, thank you so much. We're going to get you there, Lee. We're going to get you there, my friend. I'm going to run you tonight, too. Thank you, guys. I don't spy floating debris. There's debris. Coconut. See it? Coconut. All kinds of gook down here. Oh, something there. Something pink right there. It's all good. Mint says, every night this week also, Lee. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. Yep, I'm going to be running you too, Lee. We're going to get to that 3K for sure. Hi, Tirana. Tirana. Hi, Tirana. How's it going? Everybody say hi, Tirana. I spy a cooler. Yes. Right there. Cooler. Oh, there's also cooler over there. It's a Yeti. See it? Tirana says hi. Tirana says hi. Min Chong says hi, Tirana. Magnetic North Adventures says, oh, Min, thank you. Uncle Hairball tips his hat and nods. Morning, Sheriff. Morning, Sheriff Bear. Magnetic North Adventures says hi to Tirana. Justin says, I worked all weekend. Yes, you should take it easy today, Justin. Are you off today, Justin? I thought you said you were off on Tuesday, but I'm not sure. Tirana says, I came from the trip in Greece today at 6 in the morning, 12-hour bus ride. Really? I've never been to Greece, but I would love to. Tirana, that sounds beautiful. How was Greece? Tirana said, hi, all. Uncle Hairball says, what's up, Wazamadu? Min Chocolate Chip Ball says, oh, I hope you had a nice time in Greece, Tirana. Yeah, do tell. Welshman Forever says, Daisy, Lisa made my night last night. She's funny. She is funny. I was reading it this morning. Who would have known our Lisa is just so funny, right? Peter says it's a lot cooler in my area now. Good, Peter. That's good. Min says, you're welcome, Lee. Lee says, also 16 subs from a 2,500 milestone. Oh, my goodness. Lee, that's a huge milestone. We're going to get you there, too. We'll get you. We'll get everybody there. We'll help everybody. There's Waldo, said Barry. There's Waldo. Barry. Happy Monday, Barry. Tirana says, thanks. I did, but the day I had to leave, I got very sick. Thankfully, I became better. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tirana. Wow. Wowza. I'm glad you're better, though, and I hope you had a good time. Waza said, I'd be fishing 24/7. Give me that fishing pole, right, Waza? Lee says, no square box. No square box. Lisa's using emojis. Lisa smiles a lot. Magnetic North says, hi, Lisa. Waza says, hey, Lisa, good morning. Welshman Forever says, there she is. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. How are you, girl? Welshman says, good. Waza says, what's in those coolers? They're probably empty. They're probably full of water. Some of them might still have ice in them. Tirana says it's a 650-kilometer trip. Min Chocolate Chip Ball says, I got an idea. Daisy, you should hide a sticker on the jetty each day of the month and see who finds it first. At the end of the month, you should do a sticker pack for the person with the most. Min Chocolate Chip Balls, I love that. Oh my goodness. Thing is, I don't have stickers yet. I need somebody to make me a logo. Anybody know how to make logos? Anybody could help me or help me? I love that idea, Richard. Hurry up and delete it before someone copies it. All right, I took a picture of it. Richard, that's a great idea. I spy with my little eye something beginning with G. Ooh. I spy with my little eye something that begins with G. Ooh, I love it. Look, come back. Tirana, Justin says, I work today. Oh, I thought you worked today, yeah. Grass. That's a good one, Richard. Grass. Grass, yeah. I don't believe how she met her husband. I know. Shh. That's for Discord, not here. First time I went fishing in Lake Greenwood years ago, I was standing on an old railway bridge. Here comes a diaper floating by. A little while later, a trash bag with an oil slick trailing behind it. Wow, really? Magnus says, yes, Waza. Min says, what's up, Barry? Uncle Hairball says, I just packed up and left, right? I don't want those fish. Hi, Naveen. Naveen's here. Naveen says, sup, Daisy. Hey, Naveen, welcome. Lisa says, good morning. Everyone's slowly waking up. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Naveen. Richard says, hi, Naveen. Richard says, good morning, Lisa. Naveen says, who made mod? Magnetic North says, the floating square box is missing. Keeps coming back. Yeah, oh yeah, the cooler top. It's a top to a cooler. I'll be looking for it. I'll be looking for it. Tarana says, Greek emergency vehicles pass by like ghosts. That's how I missed them to film. Really? Naveen says, hello, everyone. Richard says, Naveen, I subbed. Lazu says, well, it's just because anything could come up that slow from the ocean, so I want to see everything in there. Yep, this is ocean water. It comes from the ocean. Some days it's completely gone. Go Harold says, hey, Lisa, how you going? The Reinhardt's channel. Hi, Reinhardt's channel. Reinhardt's channel says, good morning, my friends. How are you, Reinhardt's channel? Tarana says, hi, Lisa. Ben says, print them out and stick them with tape. I'm gonna, that's a good idea. Reinhardt's channel says, it's Stephanie. Hi, Reinhardt's channel, it's Stephanie. We can usually tell. She says, good morning, my friends, and Jack comes in, what's up, people? What's up, my peeps? What's up, my fam? That's when Jack comes in. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, young lady? Richard says, good morning, Reinhardt's channel. Magnetic North says, Lozo Simple. I have the logo. I have the picture, but I don't know how to put Daisy's name on the picture. I need a logo. You gotta remember, I'm not technically savvy. Lisa says, good morning to Reinhardt's channel. Share, Bear. She says, good morning, Reinhardt's channel. Tarana, Berry. Devin said, hi. Hey, Devin. Devin says, hello from work. Hello, Devin. Min says, hey, Devin. Welshman says, went to bed this morning. Checking my subs, I had 388. Woke up this morning and check-in went back to 368. Well, it goes up and down. They check for bots, fake accounts, stuff like that, and they remove those. So it's good, because you want authentic, real people. Reinhardt's channel says, God bless you all. God bless you too. Tarana says, hi, Share Bear. Uncle Hairball says, I would Google logo designer or something like that. You might. Yes, I have stuff like that on my phone, or I mean on my tablet. But it's really hard to use it. I can't figure out how to use it. I think one of these days I'm just gonna have to take whatever time it will take me and do it. I have a picture. I just want to add Daisy May to it, the words Daisy May, and then have that made into stickers. I popped by your sleep stream last night, Devin. Oh, you were watching them sleep? I stopped by there a couple days ago. Reinhardt's channel says thumbs up. Devin says thanks, Mint. Magnetic North says hi, Devin. Berry Bear says good morning, Share Bear. Devin says hey, everybody. Wazza says what, Uncle? Those are the best sort of fish, diaper fish. Welshman says, Lisa, get that coffee down, you girl. Tirana says, I'm at 161 subs. All right, Tirana. Woohoo. Yeah. Lisa says, hi, Uncle Hairball. Berry says, hello, Mint. Mint says, what is everyone drinking this morning? I got caramel frappe. I have tea. Lisa says, hi, Tirana. Wazumana says, wow, sometimes all the water goes out. Does it flood too? Yep, it floods too. I've shown it on my live before. It floods, yep. When we get torrential rain, it does flood. Yes, it does. I drink energy drink, Welchman. Okay, Welchman. Magnetic North says, I have to go to the post office. I'll try to get back ASAP. If not, oh, don't worry about that, Lee. Go to the post office, do your stuff. Thank you for being here, Magnetic North Adventures. We're all going to help you get to that milestone. Those 2 milestones. We're going to get Magnetic North to 2,500 subs and also 3,000 watch time. Thanks, Lee. Have a good day. Uncle Hairball says, hi, Lisa. Mint Chocolate Chip says, I don't drink energy drinks, Welshman. Waza says, Mint Rockstar. I hate hot drinks. Sherbert says, Welshman. Lisa smiles. Good morning. Welshman Forever says, it wakes me up, Mint. Sherbert says, well, lurking a little bit last night in the live. Oh, good, Sherbert. Thank you so much. Shiver says Magnetic North playing you right now. Thank you, Share Bear. Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Logo idea, tuxedo the cat riding Daisy May. That's cute. That would be cute too. That would be super cute. Uh, I I almost think there's an emoji pic poll coming out with that. And Daisy's on top of her. I think I made an emoji pic poll like that. Welshman says, good morning, Share Bear. Lucy Warren's World. Hey, Lucy. Everybody say hi to Lucy Warren's World. Beautiful Lucy. Thank you for stopping in, lovely. How are ya? How was your weekend? Darren's here. Hi, Darren. Darren says hello, everyone, and good morning. Hello, Darren. Everyone say hi to Darren. Thanks for stopping in, Darren. Mint Chocolate Chip says hi, Lucy. Hi, Darren. Lucy says hello, Mint Chocolate Chip. Magnetic North says Welshman at 375. 375, Welshman. Magnetic North says good morning to Lucy. Lisa says good morning, everyone. Lisa says hi, Darren. Welshman says, yeah, man, it gone up by 7. Brody, I had a very tasty cinnamon roll. You know what, Brody? That's just not nice. That's just not even nice. Did you even offer us any at all? Like, anybody want a little taste? Brody? No, I'm glad it was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Magnetic North says, thank you, Share Bear hugs. Wazu's using emojis. Thank you, Wazamadu. Go Hairball says, love that little giggle. So cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. You guys are all so cute. Lucy says, good morning, Lee. Lee says, be back ASAP. Take your time, Lee. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mint Chuck Chipball says, see you soon, Lee. Share Bear says, Brody. Lucy Warrens, well, good morning. Lucy says, hello, Share Bear. Uncle Hairball says, I'm an occasional Java monster, but usually just coffee. I'm a coffee fiend. Mint loves his coffee. Tirana says, hi, Lucy. Lucy says, I'm doing wonderful and going wonderfully. How are you, Daisy? I'm also good, Lucy. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping in. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Nobody really. Nobody really. Who's really somebody? Hey, nobody really. Nobody says, hey, Lucy. Hey, nobody really. How's your weekend, my friend? Lucy says, hello, Tirana. Hello, nobody really. Min says, hello, nobody. Waza says, Lucy, I just used to have a prairie dog named Lucy. Such a sweetheart. You had a prairie dog? Really? They're so darn cute. I used to love to go to the zoo. The zoo back where I'm from. They used to have a prairie dog. A whole section of it. And, I used to love watching them. They're so cute. And it was named Lucy. I love the name Lucy. Uncle Hairball says, hi, Lucy. Nobody really says I sub to Lucy. Lucy says, also adorable Wazamada. Justin says, what do I need to start a channel? You need an idea. You need an idea of what you want your channel to be about. And your channel should be about things that you love and want to share with the world. That's how I see it. Waza says, come on, Brody. Brody says, want me to throw one to the screen? Yes, please. Yes. Lucy says, hi, Uncle Hairball. Mint Chocolate Chip says, I ever find a unicorn, I'm going to call it Lucy. If you ever find yeah. I love Lucy. She's so sweet. Nobody says, hey, Mint, hello. Welshman Forever says, Justin, do shorts videos to start. Yeah, but first you have an idea of like what you want to show people. Like, what do you love to do? What do you love to see? Where do you like to go? You have to decide what you want to show people. And then you start making some little shorts. Yeah, and we can all help you. We can all help you. All of us can help you. Min says, take care, Tirana. Tirana says, I have to go. Sorry. Have a great day. Thank you, Tirana, for being here. And I'm glad you had a good time in Greece. Thank you so much. Lucy says, haha, Lucy's a perfect name for a unicorn. It is. Excuse me, guys. Nobody really says, hey, Daily, I worked all weekend and headed to work soon. Oh, geez, more working, nobody really? Work's good for the soul, guys. Tirana says, bye. Nobody really says, Daisy. Hey, nobody really. Bev said, hey, Daisy. Hey, Bev. Excuse me. Hi, Bev. How are ya? Good morning. Good morning. Lisa says, have a great day, Toronto. Uncle Hairball says, I might do the Heroes live stream today. Depends on whether or not I have to take Mom shopping. Okay. I have to just make sure. I have to make sure I have your bell on. Let me check. I do. I have your bell on. Okay. Mint says, something. Hi. Hey. Hello, Sheer. Sheer, hello. Mint Chocolate Chip says, hey, Devin. Or hey, Bev. Devin says, no trolling. Bev says, hey, Mint. Welshman says, Daisy, I had to delete someone's message. That's okay. I trust you guys. I told you that. Thank you for having my back. Justin says it's going to be hot today. Right, Justin? Hot. It's going to be hot for a lot of people. Bev says, hey, Devin. Sheerbear says, Devin, Bev. And anyone I miss, good morning. Bev says, hey, Sheerbear. Lucy says, hey, Bev. Devin says, hey, Sheerbear. Sonal says, good morning. Hey, Sonal. Sorry, guys. I got a drink. Get a drink. Good morning, Sonal. How you doing, my friend? Happy Monday, buddy. Sheer says, my cat is my scapegoat. Sonal's using emojis. Justin says, hi, Sonal. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal, so much. Bev says, hey, Lucy. Lucy says, good morning, Sonal. Sonal's using emojis. Sheer says, Sonal, good morning. There you are. I know. Sheer was here before Sonal. Sonal's using emojis. Mint Chocolate Chip says, hi, Sonal. Sonal says, good morning, Justin. Bev says, hey, Sonal. Mint says, Sonal's using my favorite emoji. The palm trees one? The palms? Uncle Hairball says, Sonal, the kid in the house. Dude. Welcome, everybody. Sonal says, hey, Devin. Welshman says, he said something like, that's okay. You don't have to explain, Welshman. I trust you guys. Lisa says, good morning to Sonal. Sonal says, hello, Sheerbear. Hold on, guys. So sorry. I didn't want to cough in your ears. There's enough coughing in your ears. Waza says, Justin, whatever is cool, unique, or that you passionate about, yes. A pet, a fish tank, your job. Mine's about a national crime organization and cryptides. Cryptides. Stone says, good morning, Lisa, who always makes us smile a lot. Justin says, smile today. Welshman says, morning, Sono. Lucy says, you guys are so sweet. You're sweet. You're sweet, Lucy. Sono says, hey, Welshman. Bev says, hey, Justin. Sono says, good morning, Uncle Hairball. Wasamata says, hey, Sono, what's going on? Sono says, LOL Mint. Sono says, hello, Waza. Chip, mint, chocolate chip balls. Those are cute. Welshman says, do not come into the stream to disrespect anyone or you be gone. That's right. You go bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Exactly right. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Hi, Christine. Hello, Christine. How are you? Happy Monday, Christine. Hey, Troll Slayer. Good morning, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Good morning, Christine and Troll Slayer. How are you guys? Like done. Thank you so much. Welshman says, no, it not. Bye, bye. Be sleep, sleep. Min says, hi, Christine. Uncle Hairball says, oh no, I lost a subscriber. Gasp. Dang it, I can never find the sarcasm key on the keyboard. Min says, hi, Troll. Sherbert says, hey, Troll. Hey, Christine, good morning. Christine says, happy Monday to you, Daisy. Thank you, Christine. Someone says, I agree, Welshman. Consider this a red ice cream cone card for them. Someone says, hello, Troll Slayer. Troll Slayer says, hello, mint and chocolate. Christine says, hello, Sheerbear. Hello and good morning. Hello and good morning. Lucy, thank you, Lucy. Welshman says, yes, Sonal. Troll Slayer says, everyone say, hi, Sheerbear. Hello, Sheerbear. How you doing, young lady? Troll Slayer, did you have a good weekend? Hello, hello, hello. Someone says hello to everybody I missed. Min says there's only one troll out in here, one at a time. Where's the line for the trolls? One at a time. Postman says we need a yellow card on here. Oh, that's a red card? Okay. Christine says, hello, Lucy. Uncle Hairball says, Christine Troll Slayer, hey, how's it going? Wazumana says, the sarcasm key is located on the top of your phone. Look hard enough, you find it. Christine says, Mint Chocolate, hello. Lucy says, hello, Christine. Troll Slayer says, hello, Uncle Hairball. Welshman Forever says, one troll, and that you, Mint? No, he's not a troll. Lisa says, hi, Troll Slayer. Mint says, okay, Welshman. Hello, everybody. It is Monday, you guys. Monday. July 14th. Can you believe it's July 14th already? Like, what in the world? Welshman Forever says, I'm joking, bro. I'm in a happy mood. Yeah. No, we know you're joking. We know. It's all good. Joel Slayer says, hello, Welshman. Mint says, I feel like chicken tonight. Ooh, I'm making turkey again. Chicken. Justin says, what's for breakfast? That's a good question, Justin. What is for breakfast? I'm kind of hungry now. DJM, hey, DJM. DJM says, good morning. Everybody say hi to DJM. How's it going, bud? Christine says, Troll Slayer, hello. Lisa's got cookies. Thank you, Lisa. Yay. Christine says, hello, Justin. Troll says, hello, Christine. Welshman Forever says, hi, Troll, under the bridge. Min says, good morning, DJ. Wazamada says, no, it'll be winter before I can blink. I know it. I know it, right? DJ says, good morning, CS. Shearbear says, good morning, DJM. DJM says, good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Aw, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in, hitting the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Min says, turkey's too dry like some of these trolls' humor. I love turkey. Christine says, DJ, good morning. Linda K. Hey, Linda. Linda K says, good morning. Linda played Scrabble with us yesterday. Linda, how's it going? DJ M says, good morning, Chair Bear. Welshman Forever says, Lisa, give me the cookies. Give me the cookies. Sherbert says, Lisa smiles a lot. You are the reason McDonald's gets so many cookie orders from me. I know. I know it. Lisa's always giving us cookies. Lisa says, hi, Christine. Lucy Warren's World using emojis. Thank you, Lucy. DJ M says, good morning, Christine. Welshman says, Troll. Your name should be Troll Slayer under the bridge. Hairball says, DJ M. Linda, good morning. Hi. Min says, hi, Linda. Justin says, 6:53 a.m. in Idaho. That's right. You're in Idaho, and so's Billiard Bago. Yep. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ryan says, hi, Lucy. Hey, Ryan. How's it going, buddy? Someone says, the trolls accept Troll Slayer favorite lunch and dinner is Hot Pockets. Or Spam. Spam sandwich, right? Lisa says, hey, good morning, Linda K. Min says, hi, Ryan. Lucy says, hello, Ryan. Ryan dropped a link for Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Shiver says, I had the baby shower this weekend. That was nice. Oh, that's right. It was nice. Oh, I forgot you were having the baby shower. And how's the baby? How's the baby? Min says, oh, that sounds wonderful, Share Bear. Diabolical Duty, hello. Good morning. I just subbed and liked. I'm David. Hi, David. I'm back up in Connecticut. Miss my Sunshine State. Tampa keeps calling me back. Well, hello, David. I'm going to call you Double D Duty. Diabolical Duty. Welcome, welcome, David. Nice to see ya. We're on the east coast of Florida. This is the ocean side over here. Someone says, Welshman, if he lives under the bridge, there will be no trolls for him to slay. They will be all gone. Shearer says, good morning to David. Sonal says, nice Share Bear. Share Bear says, all she did was sleep. So rude. Aw, little angel. Sonal says, hello, diabolical duty. Linda says, good morning, Lisa. Mint Chocolate Chip says, good morning, David. Sonal says, hello, Linda. Welshmere Forever says, that's the whole thing, Sonal. Sonal says, hello, David. Lucy Warrenswell says, hello, Lisa. Christine says, beautiful view. Thank you, Christine. Also, Christine, thank you for being here. Sonal says, Welshman, LOL. Linda says, Lisa, sorry, working on my first cup of coffee. It's all right, Linda. Have a seat. Lisa says, good morning, David. Christine says, Linda K, hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, I pick you up. Come here, honey. Come here, my little angel baby. Come. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hi, sweetness. Hi. I love you. You're so beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. All right. Min says, I'm going to go take a shower and cool down a bit. I'll be back soon, Miss Daisy. Okay, Richard, no problem. Thank you, Richard, so much. Thanks for being here now. And if we don't see you, we'll see you again. You know, thank you so much, Richard. Linda says, good morning, Sonal. Welshman says, Lucy and Lisa and Daisy May, we men have your back, so you're all safe. Thank you, Welshman. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Tina said, hi. Hi, Tina. How's it going, girl? Tina. Sonal says, oh, little Daisy, yeah. Speaking of coffee, be right back. Gotcha. Waza says, oh, yeah. Diabolical Duty. Hi, Sonal. Hi, Share Bear. It's D from Mary's Gigs. I changed my name to Diabolical Duty. I don't know why. It's D. David from Mary's Gigs. Waza says, yeah, pick me up, Mom. Yeah, I have her. She's right here. Yeah, I got her. Everyone, I got bad news. Today is Neil Mullen's birthday. Please ignore it. Tina, I don't even know who that is. Sonal says, take care, Mint. Tina says, hi, Sonal. Share Bear says, LOL, Diabolical Duty. Good to see you. Sonal, can I be a mod? Oh, wait, I am one. Lisa says, that's okay. I haven't had my first cup yet. I'm still working on my tea. Cheers to you guys. There's still some in there. Well, happy Monday, guys. All right. Devin says, Sonal, here's a red card. Welshman Forever says, Sonal, get some coffee down in you. Yeah. Shiver says, Mint Chocolate Chip Balls, have a blessed day. She says, Miss Southern Belle, if you're still here, good morning. No, she's gone, but Shiver says, good morning, Miss Southern Belle. Sonal says, here you go, Devin. Troll Slayer says, hello, Devin. Yeah, what's for breakfast? I am kind of hungry. It is 9 o'clock, you guys. Whoa. That hour went so quick. Oh, my goodness. You guys are all so fun to be around. Thanks for being here, everybody. Sonal says, how is everyone's weekend? Yeah, how well is everyone's weekend? Waza says, wow, I got subscribed to like 7 to 8 new channels here this morning. This is the place. This is the place. Thank you, Wasmadu. Justin says, when you making treats? Friday, we're making brownies. Friday morning, the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to make brownies. Brownies. Friday. Tina says, Sonal, how are you? And David says, hi, Mint. Hi, Lisa. Sonal says, I'm doing well. Tina, how are you? Tina says, I'm doing well. Lisa says, oh my, I watched the short of Daisy jumping in her body. Oh my God, I know it. Honestly, I was laughing so hard. She does the funniest stuff. I know, Lisa, honestly, we laugh at her all the time. Like, she's so comical. Tina says, well, Sonal, I have bad news. No bad news, Tina. It's too early for bad news. No bad news. Waza, you have a new sub from me, says Welshman Forever. Sonal says, I'm just trying to be funny, guys. Sonal's just being funny. He's having fun. Right on, Sonal. Sonal says, Tina, what is the good news? I love hearing good news. Yes, we don't want to hear bad news, Tina. Please no. All right. Yes, I knew it to my uncle says, just message my big bro. Want breakfast? You buy, I'll fly. That was my motto. Well, my motto was, I'll buy you fly. Or, no, I'll buy you fly. Tonal says, Tina says, I love hearing the bad news, Sonal. Sonal, thanks, Waz. Justin says, too early for bad news. Yeah, too early. Tina says, hi, Devin. David says, I love how you narrate your live. Very good idea, and I love the positive vibes. Thank you, David. Thank you so much, David. Devin says, hello, Tina. Good to see you. Welshman says, I got bad news, Sonal. No, bad news. It's Monday morning. We can save the bad news for Monday afternoon. Don't forget, we're playing Scrabble today. David says, you're welcome. You're so kind. You're so kind, David. Tina says, today's Neil Moen's birthday. I don't know who Neil is, Tina. I'm sorry, I don't. Hi, Daisy. I got you. I love you, baby. The bad news is I'm still your nightmare, Sonal. Spam. She wants to. Peter Harper. Excuse me. Peter says, hi, Devin. How are you? Justin says, bye, everyone. Have a good day. Thank you, Justin. You too. You be careful at work. Have a good day at work. And we'll see you soon. Justin Hill, thank you so much. Devin says, what's up, Sonal? Sonal says, Welshman, I have bad news for you. Devin says, good, Peter. Waza says, to the person who stole my Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. Welshman says, yeah, Sonal. Here's my red card, I bet. You want to get down, honey? Hmm? Oh, yeah, on the couch. She's so beautiful. Manny HD Studio. Hello. Hello, Manny. Uncle Hairball says, ever since the party on 7-4, I've been drumming on my desk. Had to get a pair of sticks and put a little throw pillow on my... Oh, that's awesome, Hairball. That's great. I'm digging it. I dig it. Manny says, how are you, ma'am? I'm good, Manny. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Devin says, no trolling. Welshman says, I knew it, Sonal. Diabolical duty. David says, if you haven't subbed me yet, everyone, please sub. I need 4 more, then I can go live. My lives will be full of interesting topics. I will take polls on what to discuss daily from my viewers. All right, diabolical duty. Wazamada says, I wondered why there was no pregnant Barbie doll. Manny says, you from, ma'am? And your family? Welshman says, you have 50 subs. I'm your 50th sub. Magnetic North says, I'm back. Hi, Lee. Welcome back. Tina says, we're just making the good and the bad news, Robin. Let's just stick to the good news, guys. Just stick with the good news. Someone says, too early for trolls, right? Mandy says, you from? Magnetic North says, hey, Sonal. David says, we all have to support each other and stay safe. We do. We absolutely do. Tina says, too early. That's right. Manny sent us love hearts. Manny, Manny, where are you from? And how old are you? Tina says, yeah, support each other. Manny, send love hearts. Love hearts, love hearts. Thank you, Manny. HD Studio. Linda says, diabolical. You got 551. I subscribed. Awesome. Troll Slayer said, hi. Hey, Troll. Wazimana says, I subscribed to the already. Tina says, autocorrect. Hairball says, I want to set up my kit, but I don't have room for it. Oh, you don't? Can you set it up like under an awning or something and then maybe cover it up? Diabolical Duty says, thank you, Welshman forever. Thank you. All right. We got new members. Magnetic North sent 5 Daisy gift members. Oh my goodness. Memberships. Thank you, Lee. Magnetic North. Matthew got one. Rigby Collie, Diamond Penguin, Lizzie, the new guy, and Adrian too. Thank you so much. We have 5 new members, you guys. Compliments of Magnetic North Adventures, Lee. Thank you, Lee. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Welshman says, you're welcome, Diabolical Duty. Devin says, you need to wait about 5 days now for YouTube to turn on your live stream. Yeah. You have to get approved or something like that. Sherber says, Manny Studio. Linda, hi. Good morning. Magnetic North says, welcome new members. Thank you, Lee, so much. Magnetic North Adventures just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Lee. That's so kind of you. Welcome, welcome new members. That's right, Lee. Thank you so much. Peter says, Jade memberships. Yes. How was your members chat, Linda? It was good, Linda. It was really good. We talked about a lot of things. You know, we laughed, cried, got some things off our chests. You know, I think it helped. It helped me. I hope it helped everybody who was there. Lisa says, just up to you, Duty. Magnetic North says, hi, Linda. Uncle says, no, 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 can't be outside. The moisture in the air would warp the shells. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yep, makes sense. Linda says, I'm not worried. I never get one. Aw, you'll get one of these times, Linda. You will. You really will. Welshman says, Devin, it took me 72 hours to be able to go live, and I'm in the UK. David says, thank you, Linda. Tina says, the storm is causing a lot of damage. DJM, yeah, you have to do ID verification. New guy, I'm your 15th subscriber, says Wazamadu. A tornado was spinning Alfredo. Peter Harbor, at a place I used to work for, we had a cat called membership. She was black. Oh, nice. Welshman Forever sent 20 Daisy memberships. What? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. We have 5, and now we have 20 more. Vic's Blades, Chicken Explorers, Colleen, John 123, Bill Meyer, Leia is a sweetheart and a sweetie, Fabian, Tina got one, MK Vision, oh, and Blue Creeper. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lee says, Welshman, you're the man. Welshman's the man. Darren got one. Joshua Boo. Just Jason 603 Magna Pirate Jason. Jason Phelps. Cindy Russell. Pro Ireland and Mike Miller. Oh my goodness. Welshman, thank you so much. Magnetic North Adventures, thank you. Welshman Forever, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys. Hermie, Foxy loves Bushka. Tati, oh my goodness. Bearded Dragons. Awesome, guys. Lisa says it was good to be able to talk and not get judged. Exactly. Just openly talking. No one's judging. Everybody is just trying to help everybody. Thank you so much, Lisa. Rubberneck says, good morning, Daisy. Hey, Rubberneck. She says, good morning, everybody. How are you, my friend? Lisa says, wish I could have been there. I'd like to tell you all who I really am. Oh, Linda, anytime you could come. Oh, you don't have a membership. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, we're always giving away memberships. As you see, many of the viewers gift them. I gift them. YouTube gifts 10 a month. We will try to get you one, Linda, okay? And if you ever want to talk, please come to my Discord. You can talk to many of us on Discord, and you can talk to me privately on Discord. I don't know who you really are. I don't know what that means, and you should think that maybe before you don't want to, gotta be really careful, Linda, that's all. Tina says, Sono, everyone's being gifted a membership. Chicken Explorers, who's giving away memberships today? Hey, Chicken Explorers. Rubberneck's using emoji, so is Devin. Bev says, hey, DJM. Hey, Peter. Uncle says, holy crap. I know with the memberships. Thank you so much. Magnetic North Adventures and Welshman Forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Christine says, hello, Bev. DJ says, hi, Bev. Magnetic North says, good morning, Rubberneck. Welshman Forever says, YouTube gave Linda a membership or I will leave YouTube in protest. No, don't do that. She'll get one. Rubberneck says, thanks for the gifted memberships. Magnetic North says, hi, Christine, and hi, DJM. Rubberneck says, morning, Magnetic. Magnetic says, hi, Bev. Sherber says, good morning to Rubberneck and DJM. Christine says, thank you, Welshman Forever. Magnetic North says, hi, Chicken Explorers. Chicken Explorers, how's it going? Bev says, hey, Magnetic. Rubberneck says, good morning, Sherber. Uncle Hairball says, can you feel the love? Without the sirens, I can. Magnetic North says, welcome all new members. Yes, welcome all new members. Chicken Explorer says, thank you, Welshman. You are welcome. Peter says, hi, Bev. Tina says, Robin, Lucina caused a tornado to spin on Alfredo so he can fly. Rubberneck says, hey, Uncle Hairball. Oh, how's it going? Welshman Forever says, you're welcome to all the new members. Thank you so much, Welshman Forever. Magnetic North Adventures, thank you both. Christine says, hello, Chicken Explorers. Chicken Explorer says, hi, Magnetic. Lee says, we're trying to get as many members to join, whether gift or self-bought, worth a look. Yep. Uncle Hairball says, hey, Rubberneck. Christine says, hello, Tina. Pamela. Hey, Pamela, welcome back. Everyone say hi to Pamela. Good morning, everyone, she says. Christine says, hello, Peter. Good morning. Christine says, hello, Pamela. Hello, Pamela. Zed says, hey, Rubberneck. Uncle Hairball says, hey, Pamela. Pamela says, good morning, Christine. Shira says, good morning, Zed. Uncle Hairball says, hi, Zed. Welshman says, let me try 5 more. What? Christine says, hi, Zed. Magnetic says, morning, Pam. Pam says, hi, Uncle. Rubberneck says, Zed, how you doing? Magnetic North says, hi, Zed. Wazamada says, Linda, do you have received gift memberships turned on? That's a good question. You have to have receiving gift memberships turned on. Christine's using emojis. Thank you, Christine. Uncle Hairball wasn't me. I didn't do it. Welshman Forever sent 10 more Daisy membership. What? 10 more, you guys. Welshman Forever. Devin juicing emojis. Pamela says, good morning, Magnetic. Wazamada says, hey, Zed. Christine juicing emojis. Hammy and son. Ophelia. How wonderful. Devin says, nice Welsh. Magnetic says, Welshman, bless you. Bless you so much. Christine's using the new emojis. Devin's using emojis. Lisa says, hello, Pamela. Uncle Hairball says, and you as well, Magnetic North. Welshman says they not go through. They do go through. It's just a matter of the timing. They will go through. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. We got 35 new members this morning, you guys. 35 new ones. I think we can make another emoji, too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pam says, good morning to Lisa. Linda says, I need to do something, y'all. I'm in abduction Survivor. Stick in the little town it all started. Oh, stuck in the little town it all started? That's all I can say in this chat. I'll try to do Discord. Okay, Linda. Yeah, Linda, be careful what you put out there right now, okay? An abduction survivor, wow. That's a tough one, Linda. I am so sorry. I'm glad you're here with us, Linda, and I hope you feel safe here because we will keep you safe here. All right. Someone says, hello, Pamela. Shearbear says, hi, Linda. Rubber Nexus Welshman, you're very kind. It's very kind. Magnetic North Adventures, Welshman forever. Very, very kind, generous people. Linda says, how do I find out if I got that button on? Does anybody remember where to find that button? I'm sure it's in your YouTube settings somewhere. Anybody can help Linda find out where that button is. Make sure she can receive memberships. Welshman says 2 went through, 8 did not. Yeah, they will go through. It's just a matter of when. It'll probably be just, see, there'll be more. As more people come in, they'll get them. Says it's Waza Magnetic. Hey, Sonal says Linda who spreads kindness. Tina says, oh God. Bev says, hey, Lisa. Linda says, that's why I won't show my face. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. There's a lot of faceless channels out there. If somebody wants to be seen, they can be seen. And if they don't want to be seen, they don't have to be seen. Because ultimately, it's your channel, and you can do whatever you want on your channel, Linda. Other than YouTube telling you what to do, nobody else can tell you what to do on your own channel. Bev says, hey, Rubberneck says, hey, Shearbear. Aries World. Aries World says, good morning. Hey, Aries World. Welcome. Bev says, hey, Zed. Aries World says, hey, Zed. Shearbear says, Aries World, good morning. Magnetic North says, hi, Aries World. Aries World says, hi, everybody. Zed said, hey, Aries World and Bev, how's it going? Tina says, it's Chrome time. Aries World says, Shearbear, wahoo, how are you? Ocean Waves, hey, Ocean Waves, good morning. Ocean Waves says, good morning, Daisy. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ocean Waves. Welcome. Devin says, working, lurking, and twerking. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Devin. You got to pin that because you know that's my saying. Aries World says, hello, Tina. Sonal says, Linda, you're safe in my channel too. Yes, yep. Uncle Haribo says, hi, Aries World. Aries World says, Ocean Waves and Devin, hello. Lee says, hi to Ocean Waves. Sonal says, hello, Aries World. Devin says, hey, Aries, good to see you. Ocean Waves says, hi, Aries World. Welshman Forever says, yep. Yep. YouTube settings. Okay. Linda, it's in YouTube settings. It's something about receiving gifts, gift memberships. There's like a little toggle switch, if I remember right. Tina says, Sonal, I'm eating cookies. Aries World says, Linda sending Air Bear hugs and prayers for you, my friend. Thank you, Aries World. Thank you so much. Shearbear said, Ocean Waves, good morning. Ocean says, good morning, Magnetic North. It says, just click the green box when people buy to turn on gift memberships. Just click the green box when people buy. Really? I did not know that. Sonal says, hello, Summer. Lisa says, hi, Bev. Tina says, you want one? Welshman Forever says, Linda, do you have your membership button on? Yeah. That's what we need to find out. Ocean Wave says, good morning to Shearbear. Sonal says, I show my face a little. Yeah, you do. And it's totally up to anybody's channel, right? It's your channel. You do what you want. Welshman says, I never show my face. I do once in a while. The camera flips around but my channel's not about what I look like. So when people come in here like, you ought to show your face, I'm like, no, you know what? I really don't have to. Ocean says, hi, Sonal. Peter says, it's nice to see everyone being gifted membership, isn't it? Yes. Mike Miller's here. Hey, Mike. Good morning, Miss Daisy. Hello, Mike Miller. How are you? Plain Sharks. Plain Sharks of Love Hearts member for 2 months. Hey, Plain Sharks. Plain Sharks in the house. Good morning, Daisy. How are you? I'm good, Plain. How are you? Plains. Welcome. Tina says, I don't. Aries World says, beautiful boats you have there, Daisy. Can we go for a nice ride? Yeah, I know it. Nice boats. I'd like to take them out. Lee says, hi, Mike. Tina says, oh, good. Pamela says, go to where it's join button, then press the gifted membership and press that on. There you go, Pamela's. I'm gonna tag that. All right, Pamela just said how to check it. Okay, everybody? She said, go to where it says join, press the button, the gifted membership, and then press that on. Aries World says, hello, Mike Miller. And hello, Plains. Shiver says, hi, Mike Miller, Plains. Pamela, good morning. Troll Slayer, a member for a month. Thank you, Troll Slayer. Thank you guys so much. Tina says, 2 months. What? Lee says, hi, Plain Sharks. Sono says, don't get twerk cramps, Devin. No twerking and working. Pam says, hi, Shiver. Good to see ya. Tina says, hi, Troll Slayer. Aries World said, I heard cookies. I want cookies. We made cookies on Friday, and this Friday, we're making brownies. Sono says, hello, Plain Sharks. Welshman Forever says, that's why, Linda, you did not get one. Aries World says, hello, Pamela. Sono says, Aries World, here's some cookies for you. Troll says, hello, Tina. Mike Miller says, good morning, Aries World. Tina says, congratulations on the 1 month Troll Slayer. Yeah, Pamela says, hi, Ann. Arnie. Aries. Plain Shark says, hello, Aries World. Hello, Share Bear. Magnetic North says, hey, Troll Slayer. Mike Miller says, hi, Share Bear. Sono says, hello, Mike Miller. Plain Shark says, hi, Magnetic Chicken Explorers. Hi, Sonal, Ocean Troll, and everyone else, hello, Chicken Explorers. Seth says, green box just has appeared, the one in the chat. Troll Slayer says, hello, Magnetic North. Rubberneck says, ugh, I got a doctor appointment tomorrow and I'm nervous. Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Shiver says, Aries World, I know, right? I have been having to get McDonald's chocolate chip cookies because of them. Diabolical Duty says, Linda, you don't have to show your face. Just reading your comments tells us what kind of a kind and strong person. Just for sharing, thank you for that. It gives other survivors strength thanks to you. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with David. Thank you so much, Linda. Welshman Forever says, Anne did not get one, but I made sure she did get one. Yes, we love Anne. Mike Miller says, hey, Sonal. Lee says, hope you're all okay. Shiver says, Rubberneck, why are you nervous? Yeah, why are you nervous? Is it just a checkup type of thing, or are you going for a specific reason? Troll Slayer says, hello, Chicken Explorers. Well, Hairball says, I show mine. You don't like it. Don't look. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Someone says, hello, Chicken Explorers. Plain Shark says, I'm good. Rubberneck says, I got a lump. Oh, we're going to come back to that, Rubberneck. Oh, boy. Magnetic North Adventures. Oh, Magnetic North Adventures. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness, Lee. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee, so much. Rubberneck. Okay. Chances are it's a cyst, okay? So I understand you're being nervous. I had a similar experience. I had a mammogram, and they told me, this is going back 10 years ago. I had a mammogram, and they told me something was different than it was the year before. So they made me wait around to have an ultrasound. Oh my God, I was a nervous wreck. Nervous wreck. And then they did the ultrasound, and they said, no, it was just a cyst, because cysts move around. So everyone's going to send good prayers to Rubberneck that everything is going to be okay. I understand you're being nervous. Yep. Prayers to Rubberneck. Everything will be okay. Someone says, I don't show my face because people ask me if I'm Indian. Right? I know it. Peter says, hi, Sonal. Shiver says, Sonal's all about freedom, LOL. Sonal says, and that's the question I do not like to answer. You don't have to answer any question you don't want to, Sonal. Rubberneck says, hopefully it's just one of those lumps that Dr. Pimple Popper's lady takes care of and not cancer. Hoping it's more of one of those fatty tissues. Yes, like a cyst. Yes. And hopefully that's all it is. Yep. Someone says, hello, Peter Harper, the new guy. Hello, new guy. New guy says, hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. The new guy. Welcome, welcome. Aries World says, Daisy, have you ever heard of Gideon Bakery at Disney Springs? They make these massive cookies and tasty cakes, tasty coffees. Okay, now you're just teasing us, Aries World. No, I was at Disney Springs. Oh my goodness. It had to been 2009. It was right after it changed to Disney Springs. It's been a long, long time. Massive cookies sound good though, and tasty cakes. You know, I love that stuff. Linda says, I don't see a join button. I don't even see where I can buy my own. Welshman says, Linda, send me some cookies. The Cookie Monster needs feeding. Cookies, cookies, please. Zed says, what's up, Christine? Aries Roses, we stopped there and got some mega tasty. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good, Aries World. The new guy says, hello, Daisy. Good morning. Good morning, new guy. How's it going? Jeff's here. Hey, Jeff. Is this the Ozarks? No, this is Florida. This is Florida, Jeff. Welcome, though. Magnetic North says, hi, new guy. You remember now. Rubber Neck says, I usually don't go to the doctor unless feeling horrible. I notice something. Yeah, I hear you. I'm one of those people that goes every year, gets my physical, gets my testing done. But I haven't been to the doctor in over a year or two. I need to get back over there. Magnetic Nurse says, hi, Jeff. Aries Rose says, hello, the new guy. Jeff says, hello, all. Hey, Jeff. Rubberneck says, I'm probably fine, but the mind is a funny thing. I hear you, Rubberneck. I hear you. Good for you to be staying on it, though. Stay on it. Everybody take charge of your health. Nobody else can take charge of your health but you. So this is Rubberneck, I hear you. Lisa says, here's cookies. Here you go. Lisa and her cookies. They're so good. You guys says, hello, Magnetic North. Good morning. Aries World says, hello, Jeff, Kendall, and Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, pray for me, Share Bear. Absolutely. Aries World said, Lisa smiles like cookies, cookies, cookies. Magnetic North says, Linda, if you go to the dollar sign at the bottom of the screen next to the chat, you can buy one there. Peter Harper says, hi, Lisa. Hi, Rubberneck. Uncle says, Dr. Fooey. Aries World said, Rubberneck, we'll pray for you right now. Thank you, Aries World. Thank you so much. She says, thank you, everyone. Magnetic North says, Lisa, send Troll House cookies. Someone says, Shippers, many times I tell them my rules of my channel, they don't listen. That's where the moderators come in and help you out, Sonal. You guys says, hello, Aries World, good morning. Ocean Wave says, hey, Chicken Explorers. Hi, Rick. Hi, Rick. I was in Chicken Explorers Live last night. Your chickens are so cute. Linda says that all it has is a super chat sticker. Welshman Forever says, cookies, yummy, yum, yummy cookies. Monster loves cookies, yum, yum, yum. Everybody loves cookies, right? The new guy says, looks like a really good day to be out on the water. Yeah, new guy. Right on, buddy. Magnetic North says, Ocean, I connected with you. Nice. Rubberneck says, I have been told there was a cyst there in the breastfeeding area. This lump is off to the side, like my ribs next to my... Oh, okay. Try not to worry, because worrying is not going to do anything but make you sick. So just pray. Don't worry, just pray. Someone says, ouch, Daisy, that's got to hurt. Yeah. Linda says, I got an iPhone. I don't know how to work it, so any help is greatly appreciated. I'm new to all Linda, but a lot of people here know a lot more than me. Anybody can help Linda out here with this stuff? Christine says, the new guy, hello. The new guy says, hello, Sonal. Ocean Wave says, prayers, Rubberneck. Yes. Shiver says, Rubberneck, put castor oil on it for now, but definitely praying for you. Rubberneck says, my hubby thinks it feels unattached and moves, so he's sure that's all it is. It sounds like it, yeah. It's probably just a cyst. Magnetic North says, hope all works out, Rubberneck. We all hope that. Sonal says, Rubberneck, prayers for you. Ocean Wave says, more than new guy. Aries World. Thank you, Aries World. Oh, my goodness. He says, for helping people, bringing joy to the world, this world. Thank you, Aries World. You're so sweet. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys. Thank you. Aries World. You guys, if you don't know Aries World, go check out Aries World. They're a wonderful family. Beautiful dog. They're big Disney folks. They love Disney. They have a beautiful pool, yard, neighborhood. It's really nice hanging out with them. Make sure you check them out, okay? Aries World, thank you, thank you, thank you. Linda says praying for you, Rubberneck. Sono says hello, new guy. The new guy says hello, Christine. Good morning. Rubberneck says, I tell ya, I had me doing lots of deep thinking about life over the weekend. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, this stuff does tend to do those things, Rubberneck. It's all going to be okay. It's very scary. Believe me, I totally understand. Sonal says, W up, Aries World. Ocean Waves says, good morning, new guy. Sonal says, hello, Jeff. New guy says, hello, Ocean Waves, good morning. Uncle Harold says, wish I could get Drake's Cakes around here. Drake's Cakes? I like their coffee cakes. Yeah, they're really good. Aries World said, I believe Rubberneck, hang in there. We've got some prayers from around the world. Yes, we're all pulling and praying for you, Rubberneck, yes. She said, I hope to be able to share good news after doctor tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ocean Wave says, hi, Jeff. Magnetic North says, bless you, Aries World. Yes, bless you, Aries World. Lee says, I'm resting to recover. Oh, good. Yes, keep resting, Lee. Rubberneck says, thanks, Aries World. Ocean Wave says, that's true, Daisy. Sono says, I'm feeling a lot better now. Oh, good, Sono. Uncle Harold says, Rubberneck sending some good mojo your way. Thank you, Uncle. Linda says, Pamela, it's an iPhone. Could it be different place on here? Pamela's people who have an iPhone would need to use a computer to join or try the super chat on the bottom other side, the chat. People who have an iPhone need to use a computer to join. Well, they can also use their browser. She could go in through Safari and go to YouTube that way. Not the mobile app, but she can use her browser. Linda, do you know how to use your browser and go to youtube.com and go in that way? Sonal says, wow, 54 likes. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, everybody. Lisa says, nom nom, that cookie was very good. I want cookies. Calvin, hey Calvin, the Boston Terrier. Hey Boston Terrier, Calvin. And Jeff, how are you guys? Nice live you had at the park the other day. Linda says it won't show nothing with super chat sticker. Sherber says, Calvin, Boston Terrier. Good morning. Lisa Sonal, I'm in and I see trouble. I'll always help out. Yes, Lee's fantastic, you guys. Aries World says, Calvin, the Boston Terrier, in the house. Calvin and Jeff in the house, everybody. Welshman Forever says, who ate my last cookie? Cookie Monster, not happy. Uh-oh. You don't want Cookie Monster, not happy. Sono says, hello, Calvin. Lee says, hi, Calvin. Chicken Explorer says, I'm naming my 4 chicks if anyone wants to go vote on my post on the names. Oh, I love that, Chicken Explorers. That's so adorable. Ocean Wave says, thank you, Magnetic. Sono says, thank you, Magnetic. Sherber says, good morning, Chicken Explorers. New guy says, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Sherber, or Chicken Explorer says, hi, Sherber. Rubberneck says, oh yeah, I forgot about castor oil. I'll try, why not? Right, Rubberneck, try. I would be trying anything people suggest. Welshman says, right, can someone who has an iPhone help Linda out, please? Uncle Harold says, I'll be right back. Aries Rose says, thank you, Daisy May. We appreciate you. I appreciate you guys, too. Thank you so much. Aries World says, hello, Chicken Explorer. Someone says, Aries World is awesome. Absolutely, positively, they are. Magnetic North says, we turn the negative always to positive. We are a community of people who care we spread peace and love for everyone. Yes, everyone we encounter, right? Chicken Explorer says hi, Aries World. Sonal says exactly right, Magnetic North. Calvin says hi, everyone in the chat, working and watching with one eye listing, of course. Thank you, Calvin and Jeff. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Shearber says, Reverend, I have a great success story with a friend of mine not needing a hysterectomy because she used castor oil, magnesium oil, and livermectin. Ivermectin. Overmectin. Welshman says, subdue Aries World. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. That's the new ones. Thank you. Ocean says, yes, Share Bear. Sonal's using emojis. Ocean Waves using emojis. Aries World says, Rubberneck. Our friend Shibber has some really good advice. She's also helped us out too. Yep. She had some great remedies. Yep. Sonal's using it. Thank you, Sonal. Aries World says, thank you, Sonal's all about freedom. You are too. Sonal says, Aries World. Yes, she is awesome. She also advised me too. Aries World says, all right, I won't be in the chat, but I will keep listening and have a mega awesome day. Thank you, Aries World, so much. You guys have a good day too. Troll Slayer says, if you have an iPhone, it has to be done on a computer. Oh, okay. But she can go in through her browser. Even though you're on an iPhone, you can use your browser. You can use Safari and go in that way. And that's just like being on a desktop. Watson says, oh, my phone was in my pocket while making food and I pulled it out. I was one click away from accidentally reporting the channel. No. Oh my goodness, Watson. Oh my goodness, Waza. Sonal says, take care, Aries World. Calvin says, thanks, Daisy May. Well, thank you. Ocean Wave says, I heard of castor oil, Share Bear. Magnetic North says, take care, Aries World. Sonal says, we have a doctor in the house. We have a doctor and a sheriff. Welshman says, Cookie Monster on the rampage. Who stole my cookies? I want cookies. Lisa says, hi, Chicken Explorers. Ocean Wave says, all right, Aries World. Aries World says, thank you. Chicken says, hi, Lisa. Sonal says, Welshman is singing for his cookie song. He's singing for his cookies. Uncle Harold says, there a doctor in the house? I'm a doctor. What's up, Doc? Welshman says, if you go on Google and put in how to turn on membership button on an iPhone, Linda. Magnetic North using the emojis. Thank you, Lee. Lisa's using them too. Thank you, Lisa. Like the new one? There's a new one. Someone says we got two, Dr. Uncle, Hairball, and Sherbert. That's right. Welshman's using the emojis. Thank you, Welshman. So Sonal. Oh my goodness, you guys. Autocorrect, stop confusing Daisy. It doesn't take much to confuse me, guys. Ocean World got you channel. Someone's using emojis. Magnetic North, thank you, Daisy May Kelly, for all you do, bringing us a wonderful place to be. Thank you for being you. Love you all. I have to go now. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures. That's so sweet of you. I'm going to pin that up because I love that. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all that you did for the channel today. Appreciate you so much. The gifting, the donations, just for being here. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures. Everybody, tune into Magnetic North Adventures. Play a playlist, watch a live stream, play some videos. He's working on WH, and he's getting super close to 3K. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures, Lee. Thank you so much, bud. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Someone's using emojis. Lisa says, Sherbert, is it bad to drink castor oil? Ew. I know people who used to drink it when they were pregnant, wanted to go into labor. Bonk. Oh, hello, B-O. I'm going to call you Bo because I can't read the rest of it. Uncle Harold says, take care, Magnetic North Adventures. Bo says, hello, like 57. Thank you, Bo. Welcome. Sonal says, I can put more emojis. Ooh, there you go, Sonal. There you go. Ocean Wave says, be well, Magnetic. Bo says love heart. Thank you, Bo. Aries Roses will run Magnetic North Adventures. Thank you, Aries World. Oh, thank you. He's wonderful. Thank you so much. Magnetic North says love being here. We'll see you very, very soon. Hugs for you. Bye all. Thank you, Lee. We love it. We love you. We love that you're here. Take care, Magnetic North Adventures. Someone says, take care, Lee. Waza says, I'm overwrought again and bouncing out to chill for a bit. See you later, everyone. Thank you, Wazamadu. Thank you for being here. If we don't see you, Waza, have a great, wonderful day, okay? Lisa says, hello, bonk. Sono says, hello, bonk. Magnetic says, thanks, Aries World. Uncle Hairboss is quite the magnetic personality. He's wonderful. Hey, Mary's Gigs. Mary's Gigs says, hey, Summer. With some love. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's 9:41 a.m. on the east coast of Florida. It is Monday, July 14th, 2025. Sono says, hello, Mary's Gigs. Mary says, hey, Sono. Lisa says, hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. She says, hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, and Cult Jam. Bonk sending some love. Thank you, Bonk. You guys want to see Daisy? Hi. Oh, you stretching? What's that? Oh, that's a string off the pillow. Hi. Hi, baby. Where's your tummy? Where's your little tummy? There you go, your little daily dose of Daisy. Welshman says, hi, Mary Hun. Ocean Wave says, good morning, Mary. Mary Skig says, hey, Hairball. Sono says, yes, please. Shibber says, Uncle Hairball says, hey, Mary Skiggs, how's it going? Sono says, Mary says, big stretches. I know, right? She's so funny. Ocean Wave says, hi, Daisy, we love you. New guy says, she's so adorable. I know. Woof, woof, yeah. She's precious. Yes, she is. Sherbert says, hi, new guy, and Mary and anyone else I missed. Love her smile. I know it. Thank you, Sono, using the new emoji. Ocean says, hi, Sherbert. Sherbert says, hey, Magnetic, have a blessed day. New guy says, hello, Sherbert. Good morning. Sherbert says, hi, Ocean. Mary Skig says, okay, subbed your new guy. Sono says, hello, Purple Sherbert. Mary Skig says, hey, Magnetic. Sono sending love hearts, and Mary says, hey, Sherbert. Mary Skig says, hey, Shibber. Lisa smiles a lot using the other new emoji. Thank you, Lisa. Mary Skig says, hi, anyone I missed. Uncle Hairball's using them too. Thank you, Uncle. New guy says, hello, Mary. Good morning, and thanks for the sub. Smurfy Sonal says, like number 59 from Smurfy Sonal. Thank you, Smurfy Sonal. We love you so much. Smurfy Sonal's all about nature. Thank you. Thank you for that. Mary's using emojis. Couple new ones, guys. Yep, couple new ones. Smurfy Sonal. Oh, everybody's using those emojis. Thank you, guys. 60 likes. Let's get to 100. Woohoo. Well, we only got a 15, 20 more minutes and we're going to take off. We're coming back this afternoon. You know what? Scrabble. Scrabble, Scrabble, Scrabble. I do have a new game. I just don't, I have a couple new games. I'm just not sure when we're going to play them. We're going to stick with Scrabble. Scrabble seems to be really popular with everybody. Everybody likes to play and participate. So we're doing Scrabble and crosswords tonight, too. Let's get to 4K subs. Got a long ways to go for that. Long ways to go. Welshman says, Mary, I said hi. Uncle Hairball's using emojis. Peter Harper says, is everyone having a good time today? Yeah, are you? Oh, it's such a pretty day out. It's really pretty. Mary says, I'm tired. I'm tired today, Mary? Aw. Peter says, everyone having a good day today. Welshman says, bloody hell. She said hi. Uncle Hairball says, Daisy May, I have an idea for your trivia streams. I'll DM you and just go. Okay. Thank you, Uncle. I have a new trivia game, too. It's Disney trivia. You think you know a lot about Disney? Let's play some Disney trivia. Uncle Hairball says, Welshman forever. I read that in my head with Ron Weasley's voice. Lisa says, it's always a good day with Daisy May. Thank you, Lisa. You're so sweet. Welshman says, Mary, you going live? Welshman says, Uncle, LOL. Judy David says, hi, Mary. I need to discuss some things about my live. I know you have the answers I need, says Diabolical Judy Dave. Mary says, I'm going to go live today. Yes, she is. Judy says, I'll talk to you on your live today, Mary. Okay. Uncle Hairball says, part of my Harry Potter drinking game. One of the rules is every time Ron says, bloody hell, you take a drink. Right. Mary says, okay, D. Welshman says, Mary, good, send me a pin when you do. Sonal says, yay, perfect day for a sunset. There you go, Sonal. Awesome. Judy says, thank you, Miss Daisy, for letting into your chat. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Cher Bear says, love to Aries World and to Sonal's all about freedom. Sonal. Mary says, I'm going to go live about 11:30 Florida time, West Coast Florida time. Yes, she's on the West Coast of Florida. She says about 11:30. So it's about another hour and a half, roughly. Uncle Hairball says hardcore mode every time Hermie opens, reads from, or references the book you drink. Mary, Rubberneck says hello, Mary's Gigs. Aries World says hello, Share Bear. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, we got to figure out a poll real quick before we say goodbye. What can we say for a poll? So about 4:30 my time then, says Welshman Forever. Let's see, 11:30. Yes, yes, about 4:30 your time. Yes. We have not seen Anne. Was Anne here? She was not here, was she? No, we have not seen her. Welshman Forever says so about 4:30 my time. Yes, 4:30 your time, 11:30 East Coast time. Yep. Yes, 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 yes. Did you guys see the card I'm working on? I didn't get very far yesterday. I only got the bottom. Oh, that's so cute. Tasty Peanut. Hello, Tasty Peanut. Tasty Peanut. She was here earlier. Yeah, she stopped in earlier. She's always stopping by saying hello. It's so nice. Tasty Peanut. You know who we have not seen? Stinky Wiener. We have not seen no Stinky Wiener. We have not seen the Stinky Wiener. That's a beautiful card. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Ocean Waves. Thank you. Shiver says, Sonal, I didn't see him, but what do I know? We have not seen Stinky Wiener either. Postman Forever says, I might go live on my F1 game tonight. Really? Interesting. Mary says, I'm going to keep you running. I have to go feed the birds. Take a shower, eat breakfast, and get on the road. All right, Mary, thank you so much. You don't have to leave us running. We're only going to be here another 15, 20 minutes. But I mean, thank you so much. Someone says, Shiver, I heard Tasty Peanut if I thought he was here. Yes, Tasty Peanut was here. Someone says, LOL. Ocean Wave says, okay, see you soon, Mary. Yeah, Mary's going to go feed the birds, take a shower, have some food, and then she's getting on the road. I'll see you soon, Mary, too. I'll see you soon. All right, we need to do a quick poll, guys. What can I do? See you soon, Mary. Let's do a poll. Magnetic North Adventures. Okay, let's see. Nope, can't make it or don't want to. All right, just a quickie. Welshman says best snacks poll. Best snacks. Ooh. Remind me tomorrow, Welshman. We'll do that tomorrow. That's a good one. But you can only have 4 choices. So we'd have to put like Doritos. We've done that one before, I think. Doritos, potato chips, pretzels, nuts. Maybe? I don't know. You will do? Thank you. Remind me, because, my memory's like this big. I have good memory for some stuff, but not for others. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. What a beautiful day, huh? It's such a beautiful day. Very pretty day. Welshman, I can give you some ideas like 2 American snacks. That's a good idea. Yes. Yes, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Welshman, I love it. We will do that poll tomorrow for sure. I can send you 2 pictures of UK snacks on Discord. Okay, that'd be awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ocean Waves says, Daisy, thanks for everything and hosting this awesome space. I appreciate you so much for sharing. Thank you, Ocean Waves. Oh, thanks. You're so kind. We're going to do a beach walk one of these days. One of these days. Robin says, good morning all. Hey, Robin, how's it going? Welcome. Someone says, YouTube is taking me back to the live. What does that mean, Sonal? What do you mean? Lisa says, Welshman, now you're making me hungry. I know it. I'm hungry too, guys. What sounds good? I could go for something. Da, da, da. Lisa, remember the new name I gave you on Discord? Oh, you gave her a new name? So I'm saying hello to people who are not here. That's okay. That's okay. Uncle Harold says, I might do a live today, but have the camera pointed at some random thing. I don't feel like being looked at today. You do whatever you want, Uncle. Exactly right. Pointing out the window, pointing out the door, sit on the porch. If you have a nice painting or a nice candle or a nice sculpture or something, and then you just sit and talk with people. You do whatever you want. Welshman says, yes, I could say it. Don't say it if it's bad, though, okay? No bad ones. Uncle, that's cool. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Lisa says, yeah, not really. I will have to check. She doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. Whipped cream Lisa. Lisa says, okay, lol. Lisa, if you don't want that up there, I will delete that for you. You took it off. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Ocean Wave says LOL. Stonal says LOL. Uncle Harold says LOL. Welshman says, I have taken, thank you, Welshman. Lisa says, that's okay. That's how I met my hubby. Oh, she's not even afraid to tell you. She'll tell you. Lisa. Lisa's like, yep. That's me. Brody says, which boat is yours? We don't have a boat. We don't have a boat. Mm-mm. A Welshman says, Lisa knows I respect her. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So does Welshman. Red card. LOL. Uncle Harold says, ain't scared. Brody says, steal the neighbor's boat. I know, right? Let's take that one. How big that boat is. That's a big boat. You got this one. Nosy neighbor. Mm-hmm. Vacation family. Hey, vacation family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vacation family, welcome in. How are you? Vacation family says, good morning. Sonal says, Welshman, not going to ask. LOL. Welshman says, Lisa is like a sister to me and Daisy is like a mother to me. Thank you, Welshman. Thank you so much. Rokehouse Cabin, good morning, Daisy Mae. Good morning, Rokehouse Cabin. Just watching your fire from yesterday today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brody says you could cook a steak in that, right? We could. Steak sounds good. Abigail says, hey, everyone. Hi, Abigail. Welcome. Lisa says, nope, I'm tired of hiding. I just want to be happy. There you go, Lisa. No hiding. You are who you are, and that's it. And we love you just the way you are. Good for you, Lisa. I love that. Vacation family says, very nice. Someone says, hello, Kevin and Abigail. Ocean Wave says, hey, Abigail. Someone says, Welshman, we are Daisy Mae, you two pups. Pamela says, for your next emote, you should make Scrabble tiles. All the letters, no, if you are allowed. Yeah, they're hard. There's some emoji pick polls coming out with Scrabble. It's hard to get the tiles to say what you want. I've tried it. That's a good idea, Pam. I've tried it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ocean Wave says, nice boat, right? Vacations is very good. How's everyone? Brody says, where's Miss Daisy? She's on the couch. You want to see her? Ocean Wave says, Lisa, I can make you laugh, but YouTube won't, would ban me. Cameron says, thank you for watching, Daisy. Oh, I wish I could have made it. I wish I would have made it. But of course, I heard you're working on WH, and we're all going to help you with that too. Welshman says, yes, Sonal. Catman says, hello, Sonal. Lisa says, hi, Abigail. Brody says, clean, faster, green shirt. Raymond's here. Hi, Raymond. Raymond says, hello, everybody. Hi, Raymond. How's it going? Ocean Wave says, hi, Brody. Catman says, hi, and good morning, Abigail. Brody says, hi, and yes. Lisa says, vacation family, hi. Uncle Harold says, let's get a move on, sweetheart. That deck's not going to sweep itself. So listen, maybe you could do a crossword puzzle emoji. I did. It's coming up. They're all coming up in the polls. Yep. Ocean says, hi, Raymond. Vacation says, hi, Lisa. Roll calls. Cabin says, hi, vacation family. Vacation says, hi, Lisa. Smiles a lot. Ocean Wave says, hi, Raymond. Welcome, everybody. It's 10:06. I did get a little bit done on it. Not much, but some. I get a little bit done every day. I'm good with that. All right, there we go. Bonk. Welshman says 64 likes. What? Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Wow. Kevin says, hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope so too. Bonk is here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Brody's using emojis. Thank you so much. Uncle Hairball says, Daisy, thank you. I enjoyed it as always. Thank you, Uncle Hairball. Thank you so much. You have a great day, buddy. Welshman's using emojis. Someone says, why you shouldn't make a volcano angry, because it will cause an eruption. That's right. And it'll spew all over the place. There's Ann. I was wondering about you, Ann. Hi, Ann. How's it going? Ann says, hello, everyone. Ann's plays. Hello. Larry's here when Larry sings. Hey, Larry. Larry says, good morning, everyone. Ann says, hello, everyone. How are you guys? Uncle Harold says, what makes the diamond stick? Oh, glue. There's glue on the card itself. I'll show you. There's glue. See what I mean? It's got this plastic sheet over it, so you keep the glue covered up. Yep. Just glue, Uncle Hairball. That's it. Just glue. Sona says, hello, Ann and Larry. Welcome, welcome, Larry. How are you, buddy? Ann, how are you, my friend? Ocean says, hi, Ann. Lisa says, Ann, a beautiful lady. Beautiful land, Ann. Cabin says, hi, Ann. Ocean says, hey, hello, Larry. Ann says, hi, Ocean Wave. Sono says, Ann, we need you to make us laugh. Ann says, hi, Lisa. Ann says, hi, Roll Calls Cabin. Cabin says, good morning to Larry. Brody says, golf cart ride because it's not hot yet. We have a golf cart, too. Ocean says, that's so beautiful, Daisy. Great job. Thank you, Ocean Waves. Thank you. Uncle Hairball says, cool. No muss, no fuss. That's right. No fuss. Yep, everything is right there. You don't need anything. Someone says, Welshman, ugh, I didn't get to it. I will. He didn't get to it, but he will. And it says, I'm very upset. You said the members thing is canceled, and I see you. I know it. I can explain, Ann. I can explain. I'm so sorry. Lisa says, good morning to Larry. Welshman says, okay, it's funny. I'm sorry, Ann. What happened? Oh, Skits. Skits is here. Everybody say hi, Skits. It's Skits. Everybody say hi to Skitsosis. You guys know Skits. Hey, buddy. He says, Kelster, what's up? Brody says, does yours have 10 batteries? Mine has 67 miles per hour. Ours is street legal. Ours is, we can take it on the street. It's got, you know, 4 seats, 4 seat belts, lights, all that jazz. Skits the signaler says Sonal. Shiver says Skits. Ann Place Brody. Good morning. Sonal says Skits. The signaler is here. Ocean Wave says Skits. Hi. Ann says it was so looking forward to it. Oh, Ann, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ann. What happened was we were trying to get Uncle Hairball a membership, and we gifted memberships, and he did not get one. So we decided to not do it. Then we decided to do subscribers only. And then I thought, I'm going to try one more time to try to gift memberships. And when I did the last gifting yesterday, he got one. So we decided to keep it members only, and we did do it. I'm so sorry, Ann. Oh, I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible. I'm so sorry. Is the member stream canceled tonight? The member stream was last night. It was last night, Sunday. Skid says hi, everybody. Cabin says hi, everybody. Ann says, so you could email me. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right, Ann. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ann. It's my fault. All that was my fault. Skid says, how's everyone doing this fine Monday? Oh, very good, Skids. How are you, buddy? Shipper says, Cabin, how's the hours? Brody says, I enjoy the member streams. I do too. Washman says, Ann, she did not mean to do it. I apologize for it. No, it's my fault. I should have emailed her. I didn't even think of it. Kevin says, Shibber, it's climbing and doing good. Ann says, I was up till 2 a.m. Oh my God, Ann, I'm so sorry. Ann wished Turkey didn't ban Discord so I could message you there. Yeah, right? And I could have emailed her. I never even thought of it. I did so many live streams yesterday, Ann. I did 4 live streams yesterday. 4. That's a lot. I'm so sorry. Oh. She says, that will cost you an ice cream and a Pepsi Cola. You got it, girl. I'll give you all the ice cream and Pepsi you want. I'm so sorry. Mary says, hey, Skits. Ocean Wave says, I missed it 2 days because I saw it was canceled. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. We're going to do another one in a couple weeks. All right? I'm so sorry. Mary says, I'm going to feed the birds. Thank you, Mary. Cabin says, hi, Ocean. Skit says, Mary. Skit says, Mary. Lisa says, can we do one for Ann? Yes, we will. We'll do another one. Soon, we'll do another one. I know something like that would happen. I know it. I feel terrible. We'll do another one. Welshman says, Ann, I will make sure she sends you a box gift. I would have already sent her a gift, but she said that Turkey inspects everything, and people sent her stuff before, and then she doesn't get it. Otherwise, I would have sent her stuff already. Cabin says, I greatly appreciate for helping with the watch hours. Everyone, Roll Call's Cabin, also working on watch time. Roll Call's Cabin, T-Bird Stacking, Ann's Place, Magnetic North Adventures, and Cooking with the Munchie Mafia. All working on WH. If you guys could help out all those channels, that would be wonderful. Ann says, hi, Mary. Cabin says, hi, Mary. Brody says, don't do 4 live streams because you're supposed to do 3 because you get shadow banned. Shadow banned? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Welcome back, Mary says, Ocean. Ann says, I just thought you hate me. No, I would never hate you. Never. Skid says, you say box like a New Yorker. Box. 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 It's a box. Someone says, Ann, don't say that. Welshman says, Ann, you have a PO number. Ann says, yes, I heard about getting shadow banned. What's shadow banned mean? Like people when they will not get to see your stream. Really? Soul says, we will never hate you, Ann. Well, we did one for tea time, and then we did one for Scrabble, and I was going to do another one at the same time for trivia. I decided to come back in a little while and do trivia, and then we did the members only, so hopefully the members only saved us. It's a box. 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 And he says, I know, Sona, I'm just pulling her leg. Yeah, she's just giving me a hard time. I love you, Ann. You know that. Do you have a Discord group? We do, Brody. Yes, we do. Ophelia. Hi, Ophelia. Welcome, welcome, Ophelia. How are you today? Welshman Forever says, if you do too many lives in one day, you'd be in trouble with YouTube. Oh, well, I hope I'm not in trouble. I hope not. So the YouTube always shadow bans me and I couldn't chat. Really? Brody says, I will join. There's a link on my About section. So says, Ann, you pulled her leg. Yes. Roll call cabin says, hi, Welshman. Scully Pop. Hey, Scully. Scully Pop's in the house. I'm so sorry I missed you last night. We did a members only, and I think you were on at the same time, Scully. So I'm watching you today. And so shadow ban happens when your content becomes practically invisible, meaning your videos stop appearing in search results. Subscribers don't get notifications, impressions plummet. Wow. I had no idea. Scully says, that's okay. No, it's not okay. I look forward to it. And I missed it again. You got plenty of shows. Ophelia said, thank you, Ophelia. Yes, I have to wait until tomorrow to chat, and I could. Wow, Sonal. Ophelia says, I'm doing great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hi, Ophelia. Kevin says, hi, Ophelia. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. That's why I don't go live every day. I go live every day. It's what I do. But I don't make videos. Let's end the poll. Oh, most of you guys are coming back. Thank you, guys. Scully says, thanks for coming to the show, Sono. Yeah. Lisa says, hi, beautiful people. Scully says, hi, Ann. Scully says, hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Well, I did not know that, you guys. Thank you for letting me. I don't know the reasons why, but I know it happens. It does. Okay. Who the heck said no? Probably just somebody passing through. It's all good. It's all good. Welshman says, Ann, did you see my message about a P.O. box? Someone says, you're welcome, Scully. Kevin says, hi, Scully Pop. Lisa says, hi, Scully. Brody says, it's not working. What's the code? I don't know what the code is. Let me try something. Hold on. All right. Let me try. I'm going to try Brody, okay? I don't know how to do it. Does anybody know how to do it? Ann says, Welshman, no, I don't have a P.O. box because I have a street address. Brody says, the link is not even popping up. Ann says, I live in the suburbs where they deliver the post. Welshman says, darn, Ann, I could have sent you something. Yep. Uncle Harold says, that's the thing with loads of subscriptions and lots of them do lives. You can't be everywhere all the time. That's right. Everyone's doing lives nowadays, so you just go to wherever you want. Ann says, don't worry, I was just teasing Kelly. I know you were, Ann. Someone says, don't tell Shiver, but I had McDonald's cookies. I want some. Welshman says, cool. Ann says, now she will have to send Daisy to me. No, 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 no. Someone says, Ann, you made her guilty. You made her feel guilty. No. I do feel bad, though. I do really feel bad. No, wait. All right, let me try this. I think I got it. She cooks and rows. Hey, she cooks and rows. How are ya? She cooks and rows says, hey, you, how you doing, girlfriend? Boy, say hi to She Cooks and Roast. Shearer says, good morning, She Cooks and Roast. Ocean says, it's okay, Daisy, we'll catch another live. Thank you, Ocean. Made it to Cincinnati, getting ready to start looking around. Hope you all having a good day. I just wanted to pop in and say hi to y'all about to live stream. Thank you, She Cooks and Roast. Thank you so much. All right, I dropped a link. See if that link works, guys. She cooks and roasts. Thank you so much. Someone says hello, she cooks. Ocean says hi, she cooks. Washman says we find Kelly guilty. Her punishment is 2 years with Ann. That would be fun. She cooks says, hey, Share Bear. Roll Call's Cabin says hi, she cooks. Lord Jim Dandy. Well, hello, Daisy and Chad. Hello, Jim Dandy. How are you? She cooks says hi, Roll Call's Cabin. Scully says, hey, Share Bear. Ann says, yeah, Daisy is her lovely doglet that wants to live with me. Scully says, hi, Jim. There's the Discord link. Let me know if it works. Scully says, roast. How's it going? Someone says, Shiver, you didn't see my comment. Welshman says, 70 likes. What? Cabin says, hey, Jim. Shiver says, hey, Scully Pop, 70 likes. What? Thank you, everybody. Wow, 70 likes. Thank you. Lisa says she cooks and rolls. Hi, how's it going? Wowza. Welshman says hi, she cooks and rolls. How's everybody? Wow, 70 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. We are coming back this afternoon with Scrabble, and we're coming back tonight with crossword puzzles, okay? Gittin, hey Gittin. Gittin says, good afternoon, finally home from work. Welcome, Gittin. Good to see you. Stats, hey Stats, like 71, thank you. Stats says, good morning, Daisy May and Chatters. How's it going, Stats? Thank you for stopping in. Dennis Bigfoot, a member for a month. Hey Dennis, how's it going, buddy? Someone says hello, Stats. Captain says hi, Gittin. Welshman says 27 to go. Welshman Forever's looking for subs, guys. Take a look at Welshman Forever. He's a wonderful man. Someone says hello, Gittin. Life with Misty. Hey, Misty, welcome back. She said hi, Miss Daisy. Gittin says hi, Cabin. It's almost 73. What? What's going on? What is going on, everybody? Welcome. And says, well, tonight I will have a live. No, I won't. Or maybe I would. No, I'm canceling the idea. Or maybe, or am I? Yeah, and I love you so much. Dennis Bigfoot says, hi, everybody. Solo says, hello, Life with Misty. Gittin says, hello, Sonal. Stats says, howdy, Sonal. Cabin says, good morning to Stats. Scully Pop says, Welshman Forever. Hi there. Sonal says, Welshman and I love to play with red cards. Yes, you do. Welshman Forever says, I'm not wonderfully, I'm amazing membership giver. You're also a wonderful person, inside and out. You're a wonderful person, inside and out. Welshman says, hi, Scully. Lisa says, hi, everyone who came in. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Anne says, yes, you are Welshman. Oops, caps. It's okay, Anne. No worries. No worries. Wow. Scully Pop says, hey, Dennis, what's going on? Gittin says, hi, Welshman Forever. Life with Misty says, Welshman just connected. Making new friends, guys. Making some new friends, right? So this is Welshman. We have another generous person in here, too. Oh, everybody here is wonderful, you guys. Very kind people here. Welshman says, hi, Life. Thanks. See the card I'm working on? Super cute. It's super cute. Handmade. Anne says yes, handmade. Handmade, homegrown. Yes, handmade, homegrown. They're wonderful. And Toolman. Yep. Oh, thank you, Misty. Ted says, hi, Misty. Ocean Wave says, hi, Getting. Someone says, now the chat's going fast. Misty says, hi. Ocean Wave says, Scully, hi. Welshman says, yes, Sonal, we do. Sonal says, hello to Dennis. The new guy says, pretty card. Thank you, new guy. Thank you. Super cute, right? Scully says, hi, Ocean. Roll Cost Cabin says, hi, new guy. Life with Missy says, hi to Zed. Ocean says, hi, Zed. Ann says, cute. Thank you, Ann. Cute like you. It's cute like you. You're so fun, Ann. You just make me laugh all the time. So we're coming back later with Scrabble today. Anybody want to play Scrabble later today? It's happening. It's a happening. We're going to be playing some Scrabble. We're going to be playing some Scrabble. Life with Misty. Everyone here is amazing and nice. Oh, thank you, Misty. And so are you. Thank you so much. Kitten says hi to Ocean Waves. Welshman Forever says sub you back, Scully. Oh, Scully's fantastic too, you guys. You're going to love Scully. You're going to love Scully. He's so fun. It's really fun. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It's Monday, you guys. It's Monday, July 14th, 2025. Wowza. Zed said, what's up, Ocean? The cats are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Zed said, what's up, Ocean and Cabin? Getting says just 2 more work days on vacation. 2 more than vacation. Is that when you're off for like 6 weeks, Kitten? Roll Calls Cabin says, nice, Kitten, I know it. Let's pin that up. Everyone knows how wonderful that is. 2 more days till vacation. 2 more work days till vacation. 5 weeks, 5 weeks. She's got 2 more days of work and then she's off for 5 weeks. She's off for 5 weeks. Count them. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 weeks. That's awesome, Kitten. I'm jelly. The new guy says hello, Ocean Waves and Cabin. Good morning. Ocean says hi, Cabin. Kitten says thanks, roll call. Lisa smiles a lot, says we have to be good, or Daisy puts us in the doghouse. Scully says thank you, Ocean. Welshman Forever says I need food in a bit, not eaten yet. Beans, sausage, burgers for tea. We'll put a pickup after I cooked it. Okay, Welshman, go eat. Yes, go eat. Ann says, oh my God, Kelly, hubby says he won't buy any more treats. Mrs. Tantrum will kill me in my sleep. You know he's messing with you, Ann. He loves those cats just as much as you do. Uncle Hairball says, what's up? Oh, Uncle Hairball, that's cute. Bonk still hanging around love. Thank you, Bonk. Wowza. Welshman says, Lisa, you never behave. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She behaves. Sure. Yes, she does. Uncle says, Lisa, woof. Woof. Kit says, I'm coming, Welshman Forever. Oh, she wants some of that breakfast. Yeah, there you go. And he says, put her in normal fried pills in a treat packet and give it to her. As if I didn't try that already. She just gave me a dirty look and walked away swearing. Man. Sherry Vlog. Hey, Sherry. I want to say hi to Sherry Vlog. Sherry, how are you? Oh, my goodness. Good to see ya. She says, hello, Kelly. I hope everyone has a good start of the week. Thank you, Sherry Vlog. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, welcome. Welshman Forever says, you're welcome. I did 2 pizzas yesterday. It's on my shorts. Pizza sounds good, too. And says dry. Sherry says, thumbs up. Thank you, Sherry. And says, she's not dumb. That's right. She's not dumb, man. No way. She's too smart. Ocean Wave says, hi, new guy. And hi, Sherry. Scully says, hi, Sherry. Lisa says, hi, Sherry. Zombie Queen. Hi, Zombie Queen. Welcome. Zombie Queen says, much love and positivity to all. Thank you, Zombie Queen. Right back at ya. Sono says, hello to Sherry Vlog. Sherry says, I'm fine. I will always support your channel, and I will support yours. You are on my playlist list. You're on my rotating playlist list. Gitten says, thanks, Welshman Forever. Sherry says, hello, Sono. Zombie says, can I get a hug? Promise I won't bite. Yes. Here's a hug from me to you, Zombie Queen. Abigail says hi. Hi, Abigail. Jason Phelps says hi. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Ann says hugs. Yep, there's hugs. Welshman says you're welcome. Getting. Stats says good morning. Roadhouse Cabin, how's your week starting out? Stats, how you doing, girl? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Zombie says needing it. Oh, you need a hug, Zombie Queen? Everybody, big group hug, all right? Let's go. Big group hug. Group hug. Hug everybody. There you go. Start your day with a hug. Someone says, hello, Zombie Queen. Jason says, very pretty out there today, like always. Yeah. It's pretty now. Might rain later. Abigail says, hi, Zombie Queen. Ocean says, hi, Jason. Sherry says, thanks for your kindness, Kelly. Oh, thank you too, Sherry. Thank you. Someone says, hello, Jason. Abigail says, hi, Ocean. Zombie Queen says, much love to Sono. Ocean says, hi, Zombie. Jason says, I love everyone. Oh, we love everyone too. Jason says, great, Miss Daisy. Thank you, Jason. You're so awesome. Ann says, hugs are free. We can give you all one. Oh, I love that, Ann. Hugs are free. I love group hugs too. Zombie says, much love, Ocean. Jason says, good to see everyone. Lisa's using that new emoji. Thank you, Lisa. Do you like it? I think it's so cute. As voted on by my members, that one won. Sherry says, hello, Gitten. Uncle Harold says, hi, Zombie Queen. Jason says, I love Zombie Queen. Sherry Vlog says, hello to Ann. Jason says, hi, friends. Welshman says, do anyone put butter in their baked beans as it's good? Ocean says, I love Jason. Gitten says, hi, Sherry Vlog. Zombie Queen says, y'all make me so happy. Aw. If you can leave here happy, I did my job. That would be my job, to make you happy. To make you have a good morning, to enjoy your morning, to ease into your morning, slide into it, you know, right? Jason says, hi, Ocean. Ocean says, love Zombie. Thank you so much, guys. Sherry says, hey, Stats. Lisa says, Zombie Queen, here's some hugs for you. Hugs for everybody. Jason says, sub to Ocean. Stats says, hey, Daisy May, I'm doing fantastic. How are you this beautiful morning? I'm doing good too, Stats. Thanks so much. Jason says, how's my family on here? Jason Phelps. Ocean says, hi, Stats. Sherry says, hey, Lisa. Jason says, big bear hug for me. Big bear hug. Thank you, Jason. Sherber says hi to everybody that's coming in. Sono says, hey, Zombie, can we hear some love? Jason's using emojis. Cabin says, hi, Sherry. Jason says, hey, Share Bear. Jason says, love you all, fam. You're the best. You're the best, too. Ann says, what's up, Stats? Jason says, I sub to everybody. Stats says, howdy do. Hope you're enjoying your day. Discord is cooked. What's the matter? What's the matter, Brody? Sono send love hearts for everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Sono. Jason says, sub to Roll House Cabin. Vacation Family says, hi, good vibes only. Jason says, good morning, Solo Brother. Gitten says, it's always love to be in here. Thank you, Gitten. You're so kind. Ocean Wave says, thank you, Jason. Big hugs. Jason says, good morning, Sono Brother. Sono says, Miss Daisy, you're the best. Thank you, Jason. Vacation Family said, subbed and left a comment. Thank you, thank you. Share Bear says, have a blessed day. Everyone, see you later. Bye, Share Bear. Thank you so much. Sherry Vlog. Oh, thank you, Sherry. You're the best. Oh, you're the best, Sherry. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Sherry Vlog, everybody. Make sure you check out Sherry Vlog. I run her playlist all the time for her. Thank you, Sherry, so much. Sherry says, getting good morning. Jason says, hugs always, who needs them. Hugs to everybody. Roll calls Cabin says, hey, Jace. Getting says, hi, Share Bear. Stat says, hello, Ann's Place. Hope your songbirds are singing this morning. Share Bear's using emojis. Thank you. Sherry's blog says, hello, Roll Calls Cabin. Ocean Wave says, thank you so much. Vacation. I'll check back later. Ann says, bye, Share Bear. Have a great day. Take care, Share Bear. We love you so much. She's using those emojis. She says, hey, Ann's Place, here's some love for you too. Sherry says, hello, Share Bear. Sono's using emojis. Thank you, Sono. Share Bear says, hi, Sherry Blog. Lisa says, I love them all. Me too, Lisa. Thank you. Welshman says, Gitten, did you see my pizza looks good from the air fryer? Oh, really? You made it in the air fryer? That's awesome. Ocean Waves using emojis. Someone says, hey, Share Bear. Roll Calls Cabin says, got your back, Jason. Lisa smiles. Last Daisy's at 80. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Share says, Sono's all about freedom. Here's some love for you. Sono says, Sherry, here's love for you. Seth says, nice to meet you, Brody. A Welshman says, 80 likes. Whoop, whoop. That's right. Whoa, whoa. Sherry says, we have a beautiful community. We sure do. We sure do. Brody said, hi. Sherry says, hello, Ocean. Ocean says, hi, Brody. Welshman Forever says, yes, Daisy, I cook everything in the air fryer. Well, you have to start telling me how you do it. It's so much healthier. Welshman says, hi, Share Bear. Sherry Vlog says, Ocean Waves, nice to meet you. Subbed, done. Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Amazing. You guys are amazing. Welshman says, I will show you, okay, how I do. Yes. Yes. Do some shorts or do some videos. Sherry says, Ocean, nice to meet you. Sub done. Awesome. Ann says, 12 hours is the maximum limit for your YouTube lives in one day, so you're okay. Okay, yeah, 12 hours. And it's 12 consecutive hours. I did not do 12 consecutive hours. YouTube shuts you off after 12 hours consecutive. Yeah. Thank you, Ann. Stan says, that we do, Sherry. A safe, happy community so far. We strive for that. Trust, honesty, friends here. Yes. Daisy Makers. Thank you, Stats. You're so kind. Brody says, I've been playing with Discord for 3 hours. I can't get it. I don't know, Brody. I don't know what to tell. If anybody can help Brody, please help him. Lisa says, Welshman, I need your help how to cook in the air fryer. Me too. Ocean Wave says, thank you, Sherry. Uncle says, I don't know why they call it an air fryer. It's just a mini convection oven. Yes, a mini convection. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's a mini convection oven, yes. Right. Can we do a cam on Discord Live? I don't know. I have no idea. Stat says, Discord's weird. Ocean Wave says, exactly, Uncle, so they can charge more money. Yep. And says, there goes my 24/7 live idea out with the wind. You can do it, but it's not going to count for anything. They'll only count you for 12 hours. Yeah. Yeah, there's chats with cams on Discord. Well, Cause Cabin says, LOL, Ann. I know, Ann's funny, isn't she, guys? Funny, funny stuff. Yep. Um, right? Good, 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 good. So we're going to come back later this afternoon to play Scrabble. If you guys want to play Scrabble, head on back. Stats says I have Discord and go and chat sometimes. Welshman says, then I can show you how I cook pizza. Yes. Uncle Harold says fryer because we Americans love our fried foods, right? It's just a convection oven. That's right. Yep. And it says, don't know if it's true, but I heard they can hack if you do that on Discord. Who's they? The hackers? I don't know how it all works. I'm still pretty new to it all. Air fryer. Now that's what we need to learn how to cook in an air fryer. I make some stuff in the air fryer. French fries, pizza logs I make in there. Stats says, beware though, Discord can be brutal. People careful what you write. It can be used for other purposes. Oh, thank you, Stats. Thank you. Uncle Hairball says, hi, Roll House Cabin. Sherry says, hello, Uncle Hairball. Sub done. Thanks for your kind support. Awesome. Ann says, with cams, yes, hackers. Not sure what. Not sure, just heard so. Yeah. You know, hackers can get into anything. They could probably get right into this live stream, wouldn't you think? Into YouTube as well. Hacker's gonna hack. Hacker's gonna hack. Hacker be like hacking. Gitten says, time for dinner. Maybe see you later. Thank you, Gitten. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for using those beautiful emojis, Gitten. Take care, my friend. Uncle Hairball says, Sherry, NP, and thank you. Walshman says, I will do a live on here, but I will not be showing my face. That's okay. Ocean says, but Teflon is toxic, so I made sure I got a stainless steel air fryer. Ooh. Also good to know. Ann says, YouTube has a bit more security than Discord. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ann. But yeah, a determined hacker can get you anywhere, right? Mariah's here. Hi, Mariah. Welcome, Mariah. Says I hacked too. Oops, spitting. Jason says hello again, friends. Hello again, Jason. How are you, buddy? We're still here. We're still hanging out. Sherry says, Uncle Hairball, all the best to your channel. Someone says stats, LOL. Ocean says Mariah, hi, and hi 603. Hairball says, I'm a hacker, but only because of 40 years of heavy smoking. Jason says, cool. I was just watching a magnet fishing live of a friend. Awesome, Jason. That sounds so cool. Roll Calls Cabin says, hi, Jason. All right, folks. You're a love hacker, Welshman? That's good. Uncle says, here, Sherry, thank you. You're too kind. All right, we're going to take off. We're going to have some breakfast, get a couple things done around the house, and we'll be back at 1:30 with the Christmas in July jigsaw puzzle box number 14, like the date, number 14. And then we're going to come back and play some Scrabble at 2 o'clock-ish, around 2 o'clock. All right. Says, yep, I had a video. I was on a charity page I volunteered at. They took that video. All it was dancing a jig to PM tunes. AI, and it was dancing. Wow. Wow, Stats. Someone says, take care, everyone. Yes. And says, my brother once sent me a virus via email, but he didn't know his own best friend called me and warned me not to open it. So I called the computer shop, and they helped me return his email to him. Wow, Ann. Yeah, you got to be careful. You gotta really be careful. New Guy says, later, everybody. Thank you, New Guy, for being here. Ocean Waves says, thank you, Daisy. See you soon. Bye, everyone. Blessings to all. Love you all. Thank you, Ocean Waves. Sherry says, where's Daisy? You want to see Daisy one more time? Hi. 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 Oh, what are you doing? Say hi to everybody. She's like, rub my tummy. Rub my little tummy. Rub it, rub it, rub it. Rub my tum tum. Rub it. All right. We're gonna go, Daisy, so Mama can get some breakfast. Oops. There you go. She's the Daisy. Welshman says, hi, Sherry. Ann says, days later, he phoned me very angry. It destroyed all software. Oh my God, Ann. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Sherry says, Welshman, on the way to your channel now. Someone says, can we see Daisy? Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. See you next time. Bye, Uncle Hairball. Thank you so much. Says, yes, be careful. Please be careful. Says, it's up to Welshman. Ocean says, bye, Daisy. Someone says, ah. Lisa says, everyone have a great rest of the day until we meet again. Thank you, Lisa. Pin that real quick before we go. Stat says, hi, Sleepy Daisy. Welshman says, I will do a food live in a bit. How to cook in an air fryer. Good, Welshman, thank you. Ocean says, bye, Uncle. See ya. Sherry says, hi, Daisy. Our little dote is so sweet. Thank you. Stat says, love. Roll Calls Cabin says, everyone stay safe and take care and have a great day. Thank you, Roll Calls Cabin. You as well. Someone says, love her smile. I know, she's so sweet. Sherry says she wants more sleep. She's lazy. Gotta get her butt moving. Zed says, see you later. Lisa says, oh, sweet Daisy. Tummy rubs. Yep. Take care, chat, says Sono. Uncle Harold says, Daisy's like, again with the camera. I know, that's exactly what she says. Stats says, be safe, everyone. Share your light and your smile. Thank you, Stats. Cabin says, hi, Linda. Ann says, it's Karma, Kelly. Oh, no, Ann. Uh-oh. Granny Paula, like number 80. Oh, my God. Hi, Paula. How's it going? Thank you for stopping in. Granny Paula, thank you. Linda says, hi, Roll Calls Cabin. Ocean Wave says, 80 likes, Daisy. That's all. Thank you so much, you guys. Paula says, good morning, all. Hey, Paula, how was your weekend? Ocean says, good morning to Granny. Stats says, later, peeps, with emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ann says, hi, Paula. Paula says, good morning to Ocean. Paula says, hi, Ann. Ocean says, 81. Oh, my God. Roll Calls Kevin says, good morning, Granny Paula. Paula says, hi, Kevin. Ann says, he destroyed himself with his own computer virus. Oh, my God, Ann, that's, oh, my God. Oh, God. Paula says, hi, Welsh. Rock Salad says, good morning, Daisy's mom. Hi, Rock Salad Passion, welcome. Rock Salad says, good morning to everybody. Welshman says, 82. Oh, my God. Rock Salad Passion, how's it going? 82. Thank you guys so much. All right, we're gonna take off. We're gonna go have some breakfast, okay? I am great. Thank you for asking. How are you today? I'm also good. Rock Solid Passion. Thank you. Enjoy, Daisy. Thank you, Paula. Welshman says, I'm gonna go set up my food. Okay. Stats says, say connect to Rock Solid Passion. Yes. Lisa says, have a great breakfast. Thank you, Lisa. Ann says, okay, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Sherry Blog says, Welshman sub done. Roll Cost Cabin says, hi, Rock Solid. Stats says, stay connected, Granny Paula. Welshman says, thanks, Sheer Bear. Sherry Blog, excuse me. Rock Solid Passion says, thank you. I will return the same support. All right, folks, we're going to go have some breakfast. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, the love. Anybody lurking, please hit the like button real quick before we say goodbye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the memberships, the donations, the emojis, and all the love. And I'm going to give it all back to you. Thank you, guys. We'll see you this afternoon for the Christmas in July jigsaw puzzle box number 14, and then we're going to play Scrabble. All right? We'll see you this afternoon. Stats says, please double tap the screen, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and thank you so much. Thank you, Stats. Stats at a floating heart. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you so much, Stats. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you around 1:30 and 2 o'clock for Scrabble. All right? Have a good day. And if you see someone without a smile, Barry always says, give them your smile. You'll get another one. And he's right. All right? Have a good day, everybody. Hey, Rock Solid. Bye, everybody. Take care. I love you guys.